Zhao Tianchong, you are the key to the victory of Chaotic Blade Hall this year. If we meet, I will definitely die with you. What's going on? Why are you holding on to us? This is too much, isn't it? There's nothing we can do. Who told you that the strength of the Chaotic Blade Hall is not as good as the Iron Fist Club? If I were to give you one shot, you would have no hope of winning. But if the Chaotic Blade Hall is willing to join forces with me, I will stand on your side and help you eliminate the Iron Fist. Without the Iron Fist, the blades will become chaotic. Don't you have more hope of winning by focusing on me alone? Think about it carefully. In the VIP lounge. The despicable tactic of sowing discord. Is it normal for Li Yao to play the role of an evil master with such tactics? How can we win with one enemy and 2,000 not being despicable? Our strength is weaker than the Iron Fist Society. If we catch Li Yao, we may not be able to withstand the relentless bombardment of the Iron Fist Society. Yeah, why don't we kill Iron Fist first? Don't fall for it, everyone. Li Yao is trying to stir up a fire between us. We must cooperate in order to have a chance to defeat him. But if Li Yao keeps an eye on Chaotic Blade Hall and hits us, we will undoubtedly lose. How can we cooperate with you? Then let the people from the Iron Fist Society rush ahead and die first. Is that sincere enough for our side? Iron Fist will charge ahead, and then Li Yao will be caught by you, and Yu Jian will also be captured by you. We still lose, don't we? Lu Taishan can continue to cooperate, but you Iron Fist will have to choose 100 people to commit suicide and withdraw from the competition. Also, keep this jade slip with me and take it to the headquarters of the Chaotic Blade Hall to test its authenticity. What? Your conditions are too extreme. It's impossible. It's too much, but Li Yao could die with me at any time. If you don't agree, then I'll have to work with him. Okay, let me think about it. After all, this is not something that can be achieved in a short time. Don't take action for now. As long as you can do it, we can too. They did it. What's going on? Who did it? Jade slips are in their hands. Go on, let's grab it quickly. Yu Jian, isn't Yu Jian in front of us? Not good. Li Yao dropped more than one jade slip in the jungle. They did it. They're doing it. Ha ha ha, using countless fake screams to provoke a fight is really interesting. It's really interesting. Kill him. Fight with them. Sure, you guys from the Chaotic Blade Hall have indeed teamed up with Li Yao. You fart. It's clearly your Iron Fist that will move first. Drink. Whoosh, whoosh. Jiming Yuan's Chaotic Blade Hall is in its new chi refining period, and the third floor is excellent. I will take you for surgery. Damn it, we agreed to deal with Li Yao together. How did things develop uncontrollably, Morn? When is Li Yao? Kill them. Grab the jade slips. Canyon area. Now the fire between our two sides is out of control. Setting a trap here is our ultimate way to win. But will Li Yao fall for it? It will definitely be because he has to pass through here. We'll ambush here ahead of him. As long as he comes to break through the canyon, we can take him down. That's good. We've already blocked the canyon to the point of no flow. Let's see what else Li Yao can do. Zhao Ji, Zhao Ji. Fang Xinghui, why are you here? We defeated the Iron Fist team we encountered and obtained many jade slips. We are now preparing to return to the base camp. Zhao, why are you here? You're still with people from the Iron Fist Society. Our conflicts with the Iron Fist Society are all conspiracies designed by Li Yao. We still need to cooperate with the Iron Fist Society. What? Li Yao is so cunning that he designed us like this. We're ambushing here now. You guys should hide quickly and help catch Li Yao together later. Okay, I'll definitely call Li Yao good-looking later. Feng Bing and Chao Lu, your 2 feet are injured. Please hide in the designated area at the back. Yes. Wait. He's Li Yao. Stop him quickly. Li Yao, don't try to run away. Stop. Ah. Drink. You can't escape. Take the move. Sustained damage. What's going on? Something exploded. I don't know, Li Yao. Who among you caught him? Li Yao ran away. The thing that exploded was the jade slips they had previously obtained. Li Yao played with the bomb so brilliantly that we should have thought of it earlier. Fortunately, you discovered his disguise in time. If he walks to the back of the canyon area and creates chaos with bombs, he may have to break through. Fortunately, we were lucky that he suffered sustained damage. According to the rules, he will be out in half an hour. Just in case, let's go search for Li Yao's body and wait until we find the real jade slips before we can compete. Wait a moment, it's a bit strange. I think Li Yao's appearance this time gives him a feeling of being caught in a trap. He planned so carefully beforehand, it's impossible for him to recklessly pass the level in the end. He may be taking a risk, but anyway he's already seriously injured. What other tricks can he play? I have a vague feeling that he deliberately appeared and got injured while passing the level, all of which is to lure us to pursue him. By the way, when the bomb exploded just now, black mist was everywhere. Maybe he took the opportunity to do something wrong. Quickly search every place where Li Yao just passed by carefully to see if he left anything behind. That's the one who intercepted it. This is a remote-controlled car disguised as a stone. Is this made by Li Yao himself? I haven't seen it on the market before. Humph. It seems that this is Li Yao's plan to lure the tiger away from the mountain. He wants to lure us all to search for his body. Then, while no one is operating the remote control car in the canyon, take Yujian to the reception point of the Starfire Alliance. Li Yao is too cunning. Is this a real jade slip? Not necessarily. As soon as I finished speaking, the remote control car started moving. Isn't this intentional to be noticed? I think Li Yao must have some tricks. Hurry up and continue searching for me, flipping every stone upside down. We will never let Li Yao's conspiracy succeed. I don't know what else Li Yao is hiding. His movements are too fast. 15 minutes later. Found it. There's also a remote-controlled car here. It's really not easy, it's hard for me. It seems like the real jade slip is this one. Due to Heart 7. What else is there? Ah, this is the third jade slip. This should be his last move. According to calculations, there are still 3 minutes left until Li Yao's death. If we don't find this interlayer, then we'll lose when we throw away the model car after taking the jade slips. I always feel like my brain cells are not enough when I'm with you cunning and ghostly people. Fortunately, we didn't fall for it now. We just need to wait for Li Yao to be eliminated due to sustained damage. That's right, everything is finally safe and sound. There are still 2 minutes left until Li Yao is eliminated. 2 minutes have passed, and Li Yao has been eliminated. Yeah, we won now. No matter how many conspiracies Li Yao has, he won't be able to unleash them. Ha ha ha, we defeated Li Yao. Everyone now has 3 jade slips that may be real. Let's first find the real one. The base camp of Lu Tai's Chaotic Blade Hall is right next to it. You and I can go and check it together. We can start the competition when we find the real one. Okay, your base camp is closest now. I have no objections to going to your place. But we don't have many team members left now. I demand to act together with the rest of myself. You can also bring the rest of you into the tent with only the 2 of us, so you won't be afraid of anyone launching a surprise attack. Okay, bring your people and come with me. Northern Canyon District Chaotic Blade Hall Base Camp. Hello, since you have seen this message, does it mean that I am already dead? It's really a fake Jade Jian. Li Yao, this guy is already out. Do you still want to come and disgust us? First of all, congratulations on defeating me. By the way, the base camp of Chaotic Blade Hall is very close to the canyon. I think you are currently testing the authenticity of jade slips in the headquarters of the Chaotic Blade Hall, right? So be careful, brothers of the Iron Fist Society. Zhao Tianchong may have set up an ambush at the base camp. Hands on. You won't be able to leave Ludi Mountain today. Zhao Tianchong, you actually set up an ambush. Damn it. Humph, stop talking nonsense. Today, we have won the battle at the Chaotic Blade Hall. Taizhan, let's help you. We'll fight against you in the Chaotic Blade Hall. Why did Ma Feixing and you all come in? Taizhan, we just received a video from Li Yao outside saying that there is an ambush in the Chaotic Blade Hall. It's already a war outside. We came here specifically to help you. What? How did you receive the video at this time? What else do you want to say at this moment? Look at the moves. Oh, wow. Huh, finally we have one. Yeah, it's so risky. Fortunately, our overall strength is stronger than that of the Chaotic Blade Hall. Now that it's over, it's probably only the two of us who are still alive. Well, are there still our people alive? Sorry, Iron Fist will only have you two left. It's me who's still alive. Li Yao, why are you still alive? Because I made a small device for display. It's too simple for me to call it a treasure. Damn it, I've never hated the profession of alchemist this much before. Okay, you're impressive. Now that I have the ability, come and take the jade slips from me. This trick is just trying to deceive me, it's too naive. Yu Jian, on Ma Feixing, he has practiced lightning steps and extremely fast foot speed. The real jade slips have been specially processed by me, and with the use of monster detectors, the light they emit can be seen from tens of meters away. You must have exhausted your stamina now, so don't struggle anymore. Damn it, Ma Feixing, hurry up. Oh, hey. Ah. Starfire Alliance connection. Mission accomplished. Wow, Li Yao really won. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'm starting to doubt my eyes now. How is this possible? Surprisingly, he did something incredible. This. Not bad, not bad. It's a great material worth looking forward to. I think it's time to go and meet this young man for a while. Reception room of Dahuang War Hall. What's going on? Why did the person who captured the Demon King alive during the period of pill formation suddenly want to see me? Li Yao, classmate. I think you've seen me before in Ayazawa City, and even been treated as an enemy by my sword. Yes, I hope the Dragon Alliance Lord doesn't mind me accidentally peeking into your sword before. Haha, so I remembered you and came specifically to watch your game, and you didn't disappoint me. I'm curious about how you came up with those tactics you used in the game. I grew up in a treasure tomb and have been playing games with extremely vicious people since I was young. These strategies have already become ingrained in my blood and become an instinct, so there's no need to think about them. Hello, Li Yao. I appreciate you and think you are a rare talent. Our 100 Battle Knife Alliance has a profound foundation and has even made it to the top 10 of the Federation. It can be said that we are truly a major faction. I now formally invite you to join the 100 Battle Knife Alliance. What? This. How many people are invited by the 100 Battles Knife Alliance to seek the future? Unfortunately, now is not the time to say that there has been no progress in the Xuangu plan. My own strength is still too weak. Joining a large organization now may not be a good thing. Dragon Alliance leader, thank you for your appreciation, but I have already aspired to complete the Xuangu plan with my mentor first. So next, I want to focus my energy on planning. Please forgive me for not being able to agree to your invitation. Big 7. Under the gaze of a strong person in the dance stage, such a powerful oppressive force is like passing a second like a year. Not bad, with courage. Accept this as an invitation from an organization at a higher level than the 100 Battle Knife Alliance. One level higher than the 100 Battle Knife Alliance. This card is both an invitation and a test. Explore slowly, and it will allow you to see a new world. What material is this card made of? It feels like it's not made of metal or wood, but it feels heavy when you buy it. When the stars shine brightly. What does it mean when the stars shine? Put away the cards and wait until the foundation is built, then you can explore the world behind the cards. As a guest observer of this year's Thunder Cup, I should give you some guidance in theory. I just don't have much time to teach you a complete set of knife techniques, so I'll give you a gift. What kind of gift is a stone picked up casually from a flower pot? He took out a knife, but the knife was there. Why didn't I notice it at all? Is this the strength of the Jidan strong? The cutting speed and angle of each of these 10 sections C are different. It's unbelievable. The Dragon Alliance Lord's swordsmanship is truly unparalleled. Let's practice hard. Li Yao doesn't have much time left for us. The miraculous card technique may indicate that I have already encountered a wonderful new world. I have to work harder to live an extraordinary life. Refinery system. Teacher, I'm back. My student has received the Thunder Cup. It's worth commemorating. I've never touched the Thunder Cup trophy before. You're so proud. By the way, there is also good news that the practical patent for the monster detector you applied for has been approved. Great. I have obtained my first patent. Just now, a customer claiming to be the patent manager of the Flying Spirit sect came and said they want to talk to you about purchasing patents. He's waiting for you in the lounge now. You need to go and meet him. Lounge. Hello, I am Li Yao. Hello, Li Yao. I am Gao Guanyu from the Flying Spirit sect. I am here to talk to you about patent transfer matters. I think your patent is somewhat innovative and may assist in the refining of the Flying Spirit sect's treasures. So we want to buy it. Here are some of our terms that you can take a look at. Okay, let me take a look. The total transfer price of the patent right is 5 million yuan. 2. The Flying Spirit sect has the right to carry out subsequent development, improvement, and creation of this patent. It's really insincere to want to buy out the patent of the monster detector for such a little money as 5 million, isn't it? Sorry, Mr. Gao. The conditions of your delegation may differ from my psychological expectations. We should wait for another opportunity to cooperate. It doesn't matter if there is a difference. Let's talk slowly. If you're not satisfied with the price, I can help you negotiate a little more. I absolutely will not agree to the transfer of patent development and improvement rights without first mentioning the price. I only accept the mode of authorized production. After obtaining my authorization, the cooperating party can produce monster detectors. But the patent rights of the product must be held by me for the convenience of my subsequent research and development and refining work. Li Yao, there's no need. The market prospects for monster detectors are not clear, and who knows if they can be sold. Authorized production and OEM are almost the same. The Flying Spirit sect is not an ordinary small sect and never does it. Besides, your utility patent protection period is only 3 years. You need to learn to seize the opportunity. Mr. Gao, it seems that we cannot reach an agreement on this issue. Let's wait for the opportunity to cooperate again. Excuse me. Hey, Li Yao, don't leave. Let's talk again. I don't know how to praise you. Teacher, I'm back. Why did you come back so soon? How was the discussion going? Did you sell the patent? No one thought I didn't understand the potential value of the monster detector and actually wanted to buy all the profits from the patent at a low price. This is also normal. The Flying Spirit sect, with its large scale, is often only willing to make a one-time deal. If you want to keep the patent, you can only choose to cooperate with small sects of the second and third tier. Most of them do not have the ability for further research and development, so they only need you to authorize them to produce. This is a solution, but I don't have much contact with various sections. If I were to find it myself, it might take some time. Speaking of which, what do you think of Shanghai Pai? I have a good impression of Shanghai Pai, but I heard that their business situation has been poor in the past 2 years. Yes, their former leader Jidan failed and Guanxiong's cultivation level plummeted. The Shanhai sect has had bad luck in recent years. However, they have developed in the Great Wilderness for over 100 years and have a certain reputation and sectarian reputation. On the other hand, the Shanhai sect has a set of Xianguang micro-engraving machines, which are perfectly suitable for refining monster detectors. They have the equipment, you have the technology, and the complementarity between the two sides is strong, so the foundation of cooperation can be firmly established. I see. Shanhai Pai is indeed the best partner for cooperation. But is teacher Shanhai Pai willing to cooperate with me? Why do you think I suddenly mentioned the Shanhai sect? Actually, they have already set their sights on the monster detector. That's really great. I'll go talk to teacher Jiang now. Don't worry, I believe they will contact you soon. You just need to figure out what conditions to open. Half a month later. Authorization contract. After more than half a month of negotiations and cooperation with the Shanhai faction, it has finally been finalized. Dear passengers, the military base 8734 is about to arrive. Please prepare to disembark. All members of our vehicle who participated in the registration alchemist exam wish you success in the exam. Wow, this base is truly magnificent. There's still an hour left until the initial exam starts, so please rest and wait. Do you know that there are two different candidates today? One is Jiang Xiaoyang, a genius from Deep Sea University with the title of 10th star, and the other is Li Yao. Jiang Xiaoyang, I know that famous genius boy, but why is he called the 10th star? Do you know the 9-star chain? The 9 true disciples of Supernova, and Jiang Xiaoyang has already reached their level in just 1 year of enrollment. After only 1 year of studying, his strength is already on par with the 9-star chain. Is he still a human? Strictly speaking, Jiang Xiaoyang is the nephew of Jiang Sheng and has a family background, which can be considered as an explosion accumulated over many years. I see. I feel a little more balanced in my heart. By the way, I've also heard about that Li Yao. I heard that this person was originally the top scorer of the college entrance examination in Fugo City last year, but for some reason, he couldn't bring himself to go to the refining department of the Dahuang War Academy. He also praised Haikao for defeating Deep Sea University and taking away the title of Holy Land for refiners. He's really overconfident, ha ha ha. Hey, is it necessary to laugh so exaggeratedly? I have lofty aspirations, but I can't. Wow, take good care of the beautiful shuttle car. It's truly a shuttle car from Deep Sea University. It's perfect. Wow, it's just a sub-examination venue. Deep Sea University is a holy land with hundreds of candidates and alchemists. It really lives up to its name. Although I have long known the power of Deep Sea University, it is only now that I truly realized this intuitively. Jiang Xiaoyang. Well, why is this kid surrounded by so many people? It seems like he's the Jiang Xiaoyang, right? What's wrong, Xiaoyang? Nothing. I met a master. Where are the experts? Where are the experts? Forehead. Let's go. You'll find out later. Today's exam must be very interesting. Xiaoyang, today there is a well-known guy in the circle who is coming for an exam, which is Li Yao from the Dahuang War Academy. I really want to see how big this kid's mouth is to dare to say such things. Do you know why I was able to blow up all of you senior students, Gao Yuanlong? Why? The reason for 99 is that I am a genius and you are ordinary people with mediocre qualifications. What does it mean to have mediocre qualifications? I am also a rare genius in my hometown, right? Okay, then there's one more reason. I have invested all my time in the refining process, unlike you who always waste time listening to jokes. Jiang Xiaoyang really wants to beat him up. Exam control room. Chief Examiner. Zhu Yueqing. Dong Liuqi. Yin Tianhe. Professor Zhu, that red-haired kid is Jiang Sheng's nephew, right? I heard he can't find a match in his age group anymore. Deep Sea University is truly enviable, with countless geniuses emerging. Director Yan, do you know that a kid named Li Yao once said he wanted to challenge Deep Sea University? Coincidentally, he and Jiang Xiaoyang are both here today. Some nonsense, Chairman. Can't you take it seriously? That's not necessarily true. I think this is a sign of his courage. Young people should behave like this. The alchemists from Deep Sea University have been dominating the industry for too long. If Li Yao can really shine, he can make these proud Deep Sea teachers and students look good. These two are clearly standing on the same front. What's the use of talking nonsense? Let's just talk about our grades. The exam is about to start in 20 minutes. Please notify the candidates to enter. Dear candidates, there are still 20 minutes left until the start of the exam. Please enter the exam room as soon as possible and check your exam number to enter the cabin. It's finally about to start. There are 3 design errors in these structural diagrams. Please point them out and correct them separately. Studying these questions crazily for this year is just a piece of cake for me. 3 hours later. It's done. I finally submitted my paper ahead of schedule. My mind was running at high speed for 3 hours. It's really exhausting. How about gesturing? Tell me, how do you want to compare? So, the two of us can randomly come up with questions one by one to see who can win in the end. Okay, then I'll start with a question. Within a time limit of 3 minutes, each of us will have a toothpick to see who can remove more components from the crystal brain. No problem. Start. 3 minutes later. Time out. I dismantled a total of 330 components. How about you? How is that possible? Surprise is normal. In terms of speed, you're sure to lose. I dismantled 340 components, but you're only 10 behind me. How impressive. What? You actually dismantled more than me. Okay, now I have 340 components, and you won the first round. So let's start the assembly competition with this toothpick and see who can assemble all the components in the shortest possible time. That's okay. Assembly begins. I completed the task in a total time of 5 minutes and 50 seconds. You won. I'm 2 seconds slower than you. We ended up tied in these 2 sets, so if we count it, no one won. How about you come back? Come on, who's afraid of who? Today, I must make up my mind with you. Dear candidates, the first round of exams has ended and the exam system has been closed. Please leave the exam room if necessary. This year's exam questions are so difficult, I'm afraid I won't be able to pass them again. I'm the same. This topic is getting more and more abnormal year by year. Alas. Control room. Exam paper grading completed, ranking calculation in progress. Result. First place Jiang Xiaoyang scored 931 points. In previous years, those who could score 800 points were rare. It seems that this 10th star is truly worthy of its name. First place Jiang Xiaoyang scored 931 points. I'm over-rewarding Xiaoyang for his high talent and willingness to work hard. This achievement is also commendable. Li Yao. What? How is this possible? 901 points is also one of the few high scores in years. Li Yao really has strength. Oh, this ranking is really interesting. It seems that the second round is also worth looking forward to. Hey, are you okay? You're sweating profusely and panting heavily, so you should be at your limit, right? I only exerted my 5 powers, and your left hand trembled slightly, indicating that you are already at the end of your strength. Hi, you're still trying to be brave. Believe it or not, I'll defeat you next time. Come on, let's fight another 300 rounds. 1 Deep Sea University Jiang Xiaoyang 931 points. Li Yao from Dahuang War Academy scored 901 points. There are 3 rounds of the Registered Alchemist exam. You won the first round. Many of the test takers in this round are from the Department of Deep Sea University, and I won by no means. There's no need to be humble. If you win anyway. There are still 2 rounds to compare. Let's go. The second round is about to begin. Second round of simulated mill testing. Attention all candidates, the second round of simulated mixer testing is now starting. What's wrong with Yao? Li Xiong, theoretically speaking, with the level of the Dahuang refining department, it's impossible to teach students with such strength. Muxiu Yuzixing 100. Jiang Xiaoyang 99. In the second round, you won. In the first 2 rounds, we were tied again. The first 2 rounds were just boring games, and this third round is the real competition. The third round of practical testing for the exam is now starting. Please enter the examination room. Third round exam practical test 41. It seems that the final test is maintenance ability. This is the mechanical warfare beast Phantom Wolf. It looks like it has been severely damaged and is on the brink of being scrapped. Let's open it up first and see which components can be preserved and which ones need to be re-refined. This vertebra looks intact, but the sound is not quite right, probably due to a strong impact. It seems that this is a trap. If you are blinded by the surface wounds of the Phantom Wolf, it is easy to overlook this invisible fatal injury. Once you find the problem, it's easy to handle. Go find the materials needed for repair. To refine spinal bones, the first step is to use a special alloy called purple gold titanium. Let me take a look. Found purple gold titanium. Wait, this doesn't seem to be purple titanium, but rather accompanied by purple titanium. The accompanying purple titanium is similar in appearance to purple titanium, but its properties are different and cannot improve the strength of the alloy. Is this also a trap? To test a candidate's eyesight, how can we refine spinal bones without purple titanium? May I ask the examiner why there is no purple gold titanium in my refining material? This candidate, Zhejiang titanium, is similar to its companion Zhejiang titanium. We are doing this to test your familiarity with the material. Congratulations on recognizing the trap in the exam questions. We will immediately provide you with purple gold titanium. It's strange why Li Yao hasn't raised any doubts yet. He should have seen the problem no matter what he says. Upon careful consideration, it is evident that only the most crucial component, Zhejiang titanium, is missing from the materials. This is clearly a trap deliberately set by the examination team. And the third round was originally a practical test. It is normal for materials to be missing during sudden magic weapon repairs on the battlefield. I understand now. It must be quite difficult for us to fix the Phantom Wolf without purple gold titanium. Haha, fortunately, with my wit, I have already seen through everything. What's the point without purple gold titanium? Let me use my magic transformation skills to give you a complete transformation. 5 hours later. Dear candidates, the third round of exams has ended. Please take your repaired Phantom Wolf out of the refining room. I'm finally so tired after repairing it. Isn't that so? I don't know if someone with back pain can pass the test. My Phantom Wolf is out of control. It seems that my repair skills are not up to par yet. I'm afraid I won't pass the test. It's the same. I can't even fix its leg components. Sit down. Wow, Jiang Xiaoyang has made this Phantom Wolf even better than the newly produced one. It's really amazing. This is a perfect repair, absolutely amazing skills. Jiang Xiaoyang's machine can be called the Wolf King. Everyone, look at Li Yao. He's out. Oh my god, what kind of monster is following behind him? It looks like a wolf and a spider. Impressive, this Phantom Wolf has reached its most perfect form. How come you have purple gold titanium? I'm missing this material and I can't maintain the original form of Phantom Wolf. I got purple gold titanium from the exam team. Why didn't you get it? Ha, isn't this a practical test? When encountering a lack of materials in actual combat, there won't be an exam team to send them. This is how we usually conduct tests. Originally, refining equipment requires complete materials before it can begin. Understood, this group of people has never been short of materials. I am suffering from the difference in thinking between the elite and grassroots factions. The end battlefield is extremely dangerous. How can we wait until all the materials are ready to start refining weapons? This exam method is really foolish. In just 5 hours, I was able to transform a mechanical beast. The transformation ability is really impressive, but I don't know its performance. Dear candidates, we are the examiners of this exam. Next, we will be responsible for testing your Phantom Wolf. Now please put the Phantom Wolf on alert. Preparation for the first batch of testing. Start. Oops, oops, oops. The first batch of testing has ended, and the combat effectiveness of the first Phantom Wolf has been restored to 91, which is judged as qualified. The second Phantom Wolf has regained 90% combat power and is deemed qualified. The remaining Phantom Wolves are all unqualified. Great, I'm qualified, ha ha ha. Ah, it's going to come again next year. Preparation for the second batch of testing. Look, Jiang Xiaoyang's Wolf King has started testing. Wow, his Wolf King is really majestic. Start. The speed of the Wolf King is too fast, it's like a blue lightning bolt. The balance and handling are maintained so well at such a fast speed. Not bad, Jiang Xiaoyang's maintenance level can definitely be called first class for repairing such excellent performance of a broken Phantom Wolf. Oops, oops, oops. The second batch of testing has ended, and the combat power of the ninth Phantom Wolf has been restored to 133, which is judged as qualified. The remaining Phantom Wolves are all unqualified. Jiang Xiaoyang, you're so amazing. How did you solve the balance problem when the Phantom Wolf dodged? I also want to ask how the action of crossing obstacles significantly is set up. The exam continues, please follow the order. For the next round of test takers, please go onto the track. It's your turn now. Not bad. I look forward to your performance. Preparation for the second batch of testing. Start. Yeah, it's unbelievable that the acid didn't cause any damage to the wolf spider. What's going on? Why is Li Yao's beast defense so strong? This is normal because I borrowed materials from the refining furnace to repair the wolf spider, and the refining furnace has super strong corrosion resistance. The wolf spider that withstood Li Yao didn't even bother to hide and directly withstood all the attacks. Its ability to resist attacks is also too terrifying. The combat effectiveness of the 17th Phantom Wolf cannot be determined. Li Yao's battle beast cannot be judged by the combat system of the Phantom Wolf. How do you think we should calculate it? The Phantom Wolf is a lightweight combat beast that performs reconnaissance missions. Speed and stealthiness are the most important characteristics of the Phantom Wolf. And Li Yao's modifications have already erased these, so I think he should be judged as unqualified. But the exam only requires candidates to repair the war beast, without requiring any fixed performance after repair. So in my opinion, Li Yao has successfully completed the maintenance task and should be judged as qualified. What you're saying makes sense. How about this? Jiang Xiaoyang has a perfectly performing Phantom Wolf, doesn't he? We'll have this Phantom Wolf fight against Li Yao's beast to determine its approximate combat power. Yes, yes, yes. If Li Yao's beast can defeat the Wolf King, then he can be judged qualified. Okay, as long as Li Yao's battle beast lasts for 5 minutes, I will change my opinion and judge him qualified. The examiners are really understanding. They arranged such a long-awaited competition. I don't know who is more powerful, Wolf Spider or Wolf King. Judging from Wolf Spider's performance just now, this will be a tough battle. According to tradition, do we have to say some harsh words to each other? Let's go straight to war. I can't wait. Practical testing begins. Oh, wow. The wolf spider looks defenseless. This is the rhythm of being hanged. So it seems that Li Yao's transformation ability is quite outstanding. Oh, wow. What is the substance sprayed out by the wolf spider? Venom. Since this war beast is modified in the form of a wolf spider with some venom, isn't it normal? This guy is really scary. Roar. Now that the wolf spider is finished, its head has fallen off. Xiaoyang is truly worthy of winning the 10th star and being beautiful. Fortunately, Li Yao also managed to hold on for 5 minutes and passed the exam. Now everyone is happy. It's strange that I have a premonition that something is not right. What's going on here? What's going on? That tail was modified from the spine of a phantom wolf, and it has been hidden all along to deliver a fatal blow to the enemy. By the way, I installed a flame symbol on my tail. If this tail pierces the flame symbol array, it will directly burn down the Wolf King. Terrifying Li Yao, this guy is really terrifying. Night Market Barbecue Stall. Actually, I have a few questions to ask. You can tell me any questions you have. Today's defeat is the most painful thing in my life. I can't figure out how you managed to give the wolf spiders such combat power in just a few hours. I just imagined in advance how others would deal with the wolf spider and design traps at key locations based on the idea. That means I was led by your nose from the beginning. I don't have it either. I just thought a little further than others, not intentionally targeting you. Senior Brother Lee, you really should join Deep Sea University. Only Deep Sea University can allow you to fully display your talents. From a material perspective, Deep Sea University is indeed the best choice, but compared to material resources, I place more emphasis on the spirit. That means I need a strong opponent like Deep Sea University to elevate my fighting spirit to its peak. Standing on the shoulders of this behemoth, Deep Sea University, I can certainly see further, but I'm afraid it will make me unable to find my target. How come there are so many strong players at Deep Sea University? You can definitely aim to defeat them. For example, how about I make becoming the Dean of Deep Sea University my goal? Are you interested in joining me? Deep Sea University has been established for hundreds of years and has had dozens of deans. There have been predecessors and newcomers. What's the point of that? Vast tracts of wasteland. Deep Sea University refining. The path I'm taking is different, challenging the strongest king with the worst refining system in the Federation. Even if it's not impossible, no one has ever achieved it in the first 500 years. But have you ever thought about how small the probability of success is? The smaller the probability, the more interesting it is. Life is a battle, and of course, you have to choose the strongest enemy to have fun. Is this the secret to your strength? Spirit, and fighting spirit. Oh, I see. I lack the fighting spirit to burn constantly because my life goals are too small. I finally realized it. Hey, where are you going? You haven't paid yet, have you? Even the wealthy second generation evaded orders. Deep Sea University. Zero Supernova Jiangsheng. This Li Yao is really impressive. He was able to defeat Xiaoyang. After watching the video, I found that his wolf spider was indeed well modified. One of the 9-star chain, Wilderness Snow. It's not bad. I wanted to recruit him back then, but I was rejected. It's really regrettable. Although he is very capable, there are still many people in our university who can compete with him to the point where the teacher would regret it. I'm not sorry for Deep Sea University, I feel sorry for him. Staying in a place like the Great Wilderness War Academy is a waste of talent. Ah, it's Xiaoyang who's back. Hello, senior sister. Uncle, I have become a registered alchemist. I know these are the projects I have arranged for you. Now you can participate as an assistant researcher. Uncle, I'm not interested in these projects. I'm dropping out. What? Why? I grew up at Deep Sea University and have seen countless skilled alchemists and the paths they have taken. Going down the same path has no fun or challenge for me at all. So I'm leaving Deep Sea University to find my own path to the stars and the sea. What? Xiaoyang, you are the well-known 10th star. How could you leave Deep Sea University? There's a saying from my senior sister that I've been holding back in my heart for a long time. I never liked the title of 10th star. Maybe others think it's a glorious thing to be on par with you, but I don't like it. Because I don't want to be a sky full of stars, I want to be the sun. New Teo City Great Wilderness War Academy. Finally back. This trip is definitely worth it. With this alchemist badge, I am now a true alchemist. It's still time to go find Ding Lingling earlier, right? Li Yao, you are really amazing. I admire you so much. I want to tell her in person that I have passed the registered alchemist exam and ask her to praise me a few words, ha ha ha. What's wrong with the strong smell of alcohol? Is Ding Lingling drinking? That's strange. She doesn't usually drink. Why are there so many empty wine bottles for her? It seems like someone is upstairs. What kind of sound is this? Why does it sound like crying? Usually, Ding Lingling's house is fully open to me, but this room has never been opened before. Everyone has a secret. Maybe there's the secret of Ding Lingling hidden here. Ha 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 ha. Oh, is it a man's voice? Calm down, Ding Lingling. Don't I understand? Besides me, she doesn't have any male friends or boyfriends. It's impossible. Xiaoling, are you inside? If you don't answer, then I'll open the door. It's pitch black. Why don't you turn on the lights? This is Ding Lingling. Why are you hiding here like this? Ding Lingling, what's wrong with you? Hello Ding Ding Bell, please let go. I'm Li Yao. Don't leave me again. Is this fragile person really Ding Lingling? Can't it be a monster disguised? Is there anything else not to leave, which means someone has already left her? What's this supposed to be? Ha ha ha. Oh, it's a family video. This little girl is Ding Lingling from her childhood, and that couple is her parents, right? But I heard before that Ding Lingling's parents passed away a long time ago. Ha ha ha, little snake, wait for me. Dad, the puppet beast you refined is really amazing. I also want to become an alchemist in the future. Ding Lingling used to want to become an alchemist, but when she first met her, she was disdainful of alchemists. What have you been through? But don't be afraid, I will protect you. Wait a minute, am I crazy to protect Ding Lingling? What kind of strange idea is this? It must be because I've been too tired these past few days. My head must have crashed. Everything was so abnormal tonight, but I don't think it's bad either. Oh, why did I fall asleep? What happened last night wasn't just a dream, was it? Wait a minute, did I sleep in Ding Lingling's room? Call. Good morning, good morning. You brat, I drank too much last night and lost my composure. Don't tell me about this, or I'll kill you. Don't worry, don't worry. I won't speak recklessly, but what happened to you last night? It's okay to tell you. Yesterday was my parents' anniversary. Oh, I see. No wonder. My mother is also a teacher in the martial arts department of the Dahuang War Academy, and my father is a military alchemist. I have shown both combat and creativity talents since I was young, but my mother doesn't want me to endure hardship. So they want to train me to become an alchemist, and I used to love making utensils when I was a child. But when I was 13 years old, the federal government built a new city in the wilderness, and my father also participated in the construction of this new city. After the main construction of the new city is completed, a ceremony will be held in the city, and our family has been invited to attend the ceremony. Unexpectedly, on the day of the ceremony, we encountered a surge of beasts. The defense system of the original town could withstand the arrival of reinforcements. However, because the system has just been built in the town and has not been debugged, there are many problems. The attacking Demon King seized the loophole in the system and commanded the Beast Tide to blow up the control center. All the large unmanned weapons have malfunctioned now, and the tide of beasts is driving straight in. This battle was extremely brutal, and both of my parents died in battle. And although I am still alive, the development of my spiritual roots has also fallen to rock bottom. From then on, I learned that treasures can sometimes be unreliable. So when I practiced again, I chose to become a cultivator. I believe that only this path can bring me revenge. I didn't expect her to have such a past, even though she is now speaking calmly. But the scene of her parents falling in front of her must have been a knot in her heart long ago, right? Last night when she was drunk, she must have thought back to that town full of monsters. That's why she's so helpless. I'm telling you this today just to prevent you from overthinking things, not to make you pity me. I don't need anyone's sympathy. I know what I can understand. Oh, it's already 12 o'clock now. Oh no, I made an appointment with my supervisor to go find her early. Xiaoling, I have to go first. See you later. After that, I can't be a good person anymore. How can I still show off my elder sister's authority in front of him? What's going on? Didn't they all leave? I also want to ask if you told your parents not to leave last night when you said not to leave, right? That's right, what else? It's nothing. At first, I thought you were saying that my boyfriend felt a bit awkward, but it's impossible to think about it, haha. What do you mean, impossible? Do I look like I can't find a boyfriend? No, that's not what I meant. Have you ever had a boyfriend? This probably happened before, right? May I ask what it means? It seems to have happened before. Hey. When I first started college, there was a senior brother from the Iron Fist Society who pursued me, saying he appreciated my passion for martial arts. I think he's quite sincere and handsome, so I said I would seriously consider it. So what? Then one afternoon, our Iron Fist Club held an exchange match, and I happened to draw a draw to compete against him. I thought to myself, since he appreciates my passion for martial arts, I also need to show him my strength. As a result, I accidentally broke his rib cage, and that night he messaged me saying there was no need to contact him in the future. And since then, no one dares to pursue me anymore. You brat, how dare you gloat and ignore you? Didn't something happen just now? Let's go. Then I'm leaving. See you later, Xiaoling. Jiang Xiaoyang, have you changed your look? It's pretty cool. Why did you come to me for something? I want to let you know that I have officially withdrawn from Deep Sea University and will embark on a brand new path of refining equipment. What, are you crazy, kid? I thought for a long time, and in the moment I shaved my hair, I decided to cut ties with my past self. I want to explore a path that no one has ever walked before, so from now on, I am no longer the 10th star. Whether it's a demon star or a supernova, it's just a small star to investigate. I am different. I will become the sun in the circle of alchemists, emitting light 10,000 times brighter than yours. But in a broad sense, the sun is also a star. Like stars, the sun is also a star. This is common sense. Metaphorically speaking, this is a metaphor. Anyway, please practice crazily and I will come to you again to compete. What's going on? Why are they all weird? Never mind, it's better to quickly return the refining equipment. Refinery system. Teacher, I'm sorry I'm late. Li Yao has some good news for you. The Xuangu plan can now be restarted. It's really great that our efforts over the past year have finally paid off. That's right, we have achieved results this year, and now the school is willing to increase investment in the refining department. Rebuilding the refining department can be done step by step. I plan to enroll 2 classes of students this year. However, although the school has invested in our department, there is no clear support attitude towards the Xuangu plan. There are 3 key issues that cannot be solved when restarting the Xuangu plan now. 1 is the technical difficulty. Leaving aside other challenges that have not yet been encountered, the previously problematic crystal element reactor tripod is a big challenge. The second issue is that although the school has given us money to rebuild the refining system, but the Xuangu plan did not receive much project funding, so we have to rely on overcoming technical difficulties later to attract investment. Li Gu armor. So there's still a third question left. Who will be the pilot for the first prototype of the Xuangu battle armor? Our last experiment failed, and it has become well known that those elite armors would definitely not take this risk. And this is the core secret of the project, and I don't want outsiders to know it in advance. So I thought about it and thought about it again, Li Yao. Perhaps you are the most suitable pilot for the prototype. What am I supposed to control the prototype of the Xuangu battle armor? 5 days later. Dahuang Thunder Training Camp. I didn't expect to become the controller of Xuangu battle armor, and the school even funded me to learn how to control battle armor. I must obtain the title of Thunder Armor Master so as not to disappoint the teacher's hard work. Brother, I come from Faixia sect. Where are you from? I am a scattered cultivator without a sect. This time I am here to obtain the certification badge of Thunder Armor Master. New Student Registration Office. It seems that the students in this class are all adults around 25 years old, so their strength should have reached the advanced stage of Qi refining. You are the Li Yao from the Great Wilderness War Academy. Not bad, you are. Deep Sea University Battle Armor Department Wilderness Stone. I don't know you. Is there anything wrong with you? You may not know me, but I know you. My sister, Yuan Yi Shui, is one of the 9-star chain. I heard you've been very popular lately, but Thunder Training Camp is the domain of the Armor Master. What are you doing here? Can't you come and bask in the sun? You. Everyone, take a look. The instructor has arrived. The grudges between you alchemists have nothing to do with me, but I really don't like the way you talk. Wait for me, I will definitely eliminate you. Is he here specifically to declare war on me? It's inexplicable. Everyone has a gathering. My name is Mao Feng. I am the supervisor of Thunder Training Camp and your chief instructor for the next 3 months. I know you are all outstanding cultivators, and many of you have already been exposed to crystal armor. But here, everything has to start from scratch. I will provide you with the harshest and most brutal training. If you show any slackness, you will be ruthlessly eliminated. Remember that crystal armor is one of the treasures, and Armor Master is one of the cultivators among the cultivators. Thunder Training Camp only trains real armors, there is no such preparation. Get out early. This person has a strong spiritual pressure, and his cultivation level is at least at the advanced level of building a base period. What's your name? Report instructor, my name is Li Yao. It turns out that you were very good and successfully caught my attention. In the future, I will focus on taking care of you. Our students in this class are hiding dragons and crouching tigers, and this kid named Li Yao is really talented. Li Yao, a 20-year-old cultivator with 6 layers of compound cultivation during the Qi refining period, possesses both combat and creative talents. He was rated as the new generation of ruthless people in the Great Wilderness War Academy, and had a record of repeatedly defeating the demonic sword Peng Hai with 1 enemy and 2,000 enemies in school. Ah, he's still in school, so he's just a pretty good college student. Kid, as soon as I have a chance, I'll eliminate you first. This instructor is too narrow-minded, isn't he? He just stared at me for a while, and he actually caused me hatred like this. Remember, during these 3 months of training, there will be an elimination exam at the end of each month. By the end of the training, only 10 people will be able to obtain the Thunder Armor badge. The training has officially begun now. Whoosh! Are these crystal armor used for training us? What, using real battle armor from the beginning? This Thunder Training Camp is really wealthy and powerful. Everyone is qualified in terms of physical fitness. Now the training camp has chosen the crystal armor for you. Go find your own one by name. These crystal armors have all been tuned and are now in the simplest mode, which is very suitable for beginners to control. And this is the last time you will use your own name. After that, we will address you according to your strength ranking. Number 1 represents the strongest, and number 100 represents the worst. Alright, everyone wear crystal armor now. This is my first time driving the crystal armor. I don't know if the theoretical knowledge I temporarily self-taught before is useful. I must learn to drive you, the treasure among the treasures. War is about launching ague. This feeling is so refreshing, completely different from wearing battle armor, without any burden or restraint. In the crystal armor, hearing and touch become particularly developed. I can hear the friction of wind and sand and the beating of my heart. I'm adapting well at the moment. Let's try taking 2 steps first. The first step is to carefully lift your feet. Oh, hey, what's going on? Isn't that Li Yao? He can't walk steadily no matter how hard he tries. It seems that I haven't had any contact with crystal armor before, and I don't have any talent either. This is also too difficult to handle. The beginner mode is so challenging. I can't handle the Xuangu battle armor in the future with such behavior. I must learn to walk as soon as possible. First, slowly and steadily, step by step. Not bad, most of these students already have a good foundation. Yeah, there should be an unexpected high score in this team's assessment score. Haha, there are quite excellent scores. Well, I thought we should train this student according to the highest standards. Li Yao is already in beginner mode, how come he can't even walk well? Some people are born unsuited to handle crystal armor, and Li Yao may be considered unlucky for this type of person. The evaluation scores for the second team are also coming out. Let me take a look. 93 points. Someone from the second team actually got 93 points. What kind of genius is this? It's a true genius. Hey, now the most powerful title, number 1, has already scored 93 points. It's really hard to catch up with. I saw the information of Long Qianyue. She is the second daughter of the Lord of Yanhua City. Now Yanhua City is about to rise. Our students in this class are very interesting. Yes, I want to strive to have Long Qianyue come to my team for training. I succeeded. I finally learned to walk. Yeah, we can learn to jump next. Li Yao, the last group of students' test is about to begin. Hurry up and prepare on the test track for me. What? We're starting the testing now. It's a bit too fast, isn't it? What the hell? We've tested the first few groups and got the results. If you keep grinding, you'll just be eliminated. I'm going now. Fortunately, I caught up. This Li Yao is truly amazing. With a difficulty of 30, he can even walk like this. I don't know if the chief instructor intentionally introduced Li Yao as a joke, but his level is not worth paying attention to at all. I can't believe I dare come to Thunder training camp like this. I shouldn't have gone up and started a fight with him just now. It's too embarrassing. Only this genius type of expert is worth taking seriously. Li Yao seems a bit interesting. Testing begins. I rely on these guys to play so well. Everyone is a beginner and the gap is too big. No, I have to run. The Xuangu battle armor is still waiting for me. Isn't that so? This test is too difficult. I just learned how to walk. Ha ha ha, Li Yao is definitely here to make fun of him. His action is really amazing. Yeah, it's so fun. He only got 4 out of a total of 20 points in the dodge section. Watching someone's back, it seems like something is burning in my heart. That's right. That's the fighting spirit of not giving up. Let's sprint. Right now. That's how it flew up. What? Li Yao flew up so fast. This is impossible. Who fired the sonic boom? Someone among these rookies actually blew out supersonic sound. Instructor, quickly move aside. What the hell is going on? It's not good. Li Yao knocked the chief instructor unconscious. Thunder Refinery Room. The body on the right shoulder of the crystal armor is completely shattered. How could it be so serious? It's all because Li Yao rushed out and hit me in an instant while driving at supersonic speed. But at that time, I raised my level to the initial stage of building a foundation. In theory, with his strength, it was impossible for him to knock me out. So I suspect that the mode of this crystal armor is not correct. Can you check it and see if there is a problem? But we have tested this batch of crystal armor for students and found no mode errors. Oh, how did this happen? Although the main control crystal brain shows that this crystal armor is in beginner mode, I don't know why. It is actually an extreme mode for experts to use, with twice the difficulty of normal control. What? How could this happen? Oh, I remember. Our camp had a rare thunderstorm before, and the warehouse was hit by lightning. I estimate that this crystal armor was affected by lightning interference at that time, causing a malfunction in its driving mode. Actually, this mistake is not a big deal because in extreme mode, it is impossible for beginners to drive it. Mainly, this Li Yao is too strong. Not only did he adapt to extreme mode, but he also flew wearing it. I used to think that Li Yao was not talented enough, but I didn't expect the problem to be here, which means this kid is a genius. Okay, you fix the crystal armor and don't tell anyone about this. Thunder Test Field. Li Yao is going to be unlucky now. He knocked out the chief instructor and will definitely not have a good life from now on. I don't think this kid has the necessary qualifications and has provoked the chief instructor. He's probably about to be kicked out of the house. Li Yao. His body is so strong that he only fainted for a short while after such a fierce impact. No way, Li Yao came back from the medical room so soon. Oh, hey. Li Yao, I want to retract what I just said to you. I really didn't expect you to be so different and knock the chief instructor unconscious in the qualification test, ha ha ha. Hey, are you listening to me? What are you saying? Li Yao, you. Oh, why am I still calling you by your name? After testing, I should have called you ranked 100th, or insult him completely. You are also quite impressive, ranked last on the 100th. What is your number? I am number 2, and you are no longer qualified to challenge me. Number 2, even if it's number 2, only the strongest number 1 is worth challenging. I'm not interested in the second-ranked guy. You're looking for death. Drink. Student 2, I'm here to study at the training camp. I want to fight. We'll talk about it after we leave the camp. Don't bother me now. Damn it, Li Yao. Wait for me. Powerful, really powerful. I never thought that the first time I put on the crystal armor, I could knock out a skilled base builder. If I were to fully master the secrets of crystal armor, if I were to fully master the mysteries of crystal armor, what a terrifying realm it would be. At that time, what kind of monster would I be afraid of? All gather together. Today we held your onboarding test, and I'm sure you already know the test results. You, who are currently ranked low, can defeat the top-ranked students in the knockout stage at the end of the month to win their rankings. The training camp has arranged different instructors to guide you based on your characteristics and abilities. If you are called to the code now, please follow and call your instructor. My name is Lu Bingqin. I will be responsible for training you after you come with me on the 1st, 4th, and 5th. It's Instructor Lu. Her crystal armor driving skills are amazing. I envy the students she can lead. I heard that Instructor Lu's crystal armor left behind an unknown amount of Demon King's blood, which shows her strength. I'm Morong Yuan, 3rd, 6th, 8th, 10th, you guys, come with me. From the 2nd, 9th, 15th, and 17th, I will be in charge of you. 7th, 12th, 16th, 19th. Your performance at number 100 was too poor. I have been in charge of the training camp for many years and have never encountered a fool like you. So don't think it's strange that no instructor is willing to take you. That's normal. I have 2 choices for you, One is to get out of the training camp by yourself and not waste my time anymore. Starting from the most basic level now, of course, I will torture you severely and make things difficult for you. You'd better choose to get lost so that you can get a 95% tuition refund. If you insist on trying my methods, then come with me. This guy is too much. My poor performance now is because I have never been exposed to crystal armor before. It's not that easy to eliminate me. I must prove myself. Thunder Training Camp Abandoned Warehouse. Come in. It seems that this is a place for storing discarded crystal armor. There are a total of 146 scrapped crystal armors here. From now on, you should stay here to maintain the crystal armors. When will these crystal armors no longer have any rust left? I'll have you undergo regular training. Is this the so-called foundation? Of course, as an armorer, one must know how to perform simple maintenance and upkeep on crystal armor. And this kind of training can provide the most in-depth understanding of the structure of crystal armor, which is suitable for beginners like you who know nothing about it. Got it. I'll start working now. Remember not to contact me before you finish. Also, stick these 2 treasures on your temples. What kind of magic weapon is this? Why do you feel dizzy and nauseous after wearing it? It's called the Chaotic Iron Armor Division, and it needs to have super strong control over its body to drive the crystal armor for ultra-high-speed combat. This magic weapon is precisely used to train your balance and control over your body. You have to wear it all the time while maintaining the crystal armor. And this is just the beginning. There will be more and more difficulties in the future, and of course, I will deliberately make things difficult for you. Instructor, if I scold you now, will you be eliminated? You have a lot of personality. I hope you can still be so energetic in 10 days and a half months. I'm leaving. Damn it, this magic weapon has completely disrupted my sense of balance. I just want to vomit now. No, how can we do the maintenance work for the crystal armor like this? If we can't finish the work, we'll have to be eliminated. Maybe the instructor wants to use this method to eliminate me, you bastard. I won't let you succeed. I have to stand up. Oh, hey. This balance training is not something that can be completed overnight. No matter how urgent it is, one can only adapt slowly. No matter what, I won't give up. Even if I'm lying down, I have to complete the task. As long as you can stay here for 5 days and pass my test of your character. Then you can start using the training program I designed specifically for you. Although maintaining the crystal armor is just an excuse to test him, and he alone cannot do any maintenance work. But maybe this kid from Guimen Dao Duo can really help him maintain several crystal armors. Although these crystal armors have been around for some time, it must be said that the frame of classic crystal armors is truly perfect. Go take a bubble bath and wait for me to clean up all your rust before returning to the crystal armor. After dismantling the crystal armor for most of the night, I feel that I have adapted to the interference caused by this chaotic iron belt. If I remember correctly, this should be the popular blood knife battle armor from many years ago, right? It is known for its sturdy structure and is the most suitable entry-level crystal armor for use during the refining period, claiming to be a classic among classics. Just let me take a look at what structure this classic is. Drink. I lost number 2, it's really impressive. On the 9th, you're also good. You can take dozens of moves from me now, and by the end of the month, you should be able to improve your ranking. Well, I will try my best. Speaking of which, I haven't seen that guy Li Yao these days. He doesn't seem to be in our training team. He doesn't have talent or an instructor willing to take him away. Does he have to quietly leave? It's better to leave, otherwise I will definitely make you look good. It has been 5 days since Li Yao entered the warehouse. It seems that this kid has a lot of perseverance to endure for so many days. He is a good seedling worthy of special cultivation. Why did Li Yao suddenly contact me? Is he trying to give up? I have completed the report to the instructor. How many have been completed, 10 or 20? What, 10 or 20? Of course, all of them. Didn't you ask me to contact you after I finished? What? Everything. I have been working tirelessly for the past 5 days to complete the maintenance work. How are you, instructor? Are you still satisfied? Oh my God, it's too exaggerated that a crystal armor that has been scrapped for decades can be maintained to this extent. Originally, this was just a deliberate attempt to make things difficult for him, and the difficulty was hellish. I didn't expect him to actually complete it. Still making him wear makeshift iron. This kid is a complete monster. Excuse me, instructor. Can I now receive training with other students? Cough. Okay, you barely passed, but other people's basic training has already ended, so I'll reluctantly train you personally. And from now on, all the crystal armor used by the students will be maintained by you. Do you understand? I understand. On the 6th day of Li Yao's entry into the camp. On the 100th, today is your 6th day in the camp. From today on, you will begin to receive real training. Your first training project now is to jump from here, cross this rocky mountain area, and fly back to the training ground. What? I'm not very good at driving crystal armor yet. Isn't this difficulty a bit unscientific? Humph. Stop talking and hurry down for me. Damn, can't wait for me to be prepared. You have to be caught off guard to unleash your potential. Who says you really have no talent? On the 7th day of Li Yao's entry into the camp. Yesterday you already mastered how to drive the crystal armor, so today's project will train your flexibility. I will release these 100 miniature puppet beasts, and you need to capture them all within 1 minute. Timing starts. This is where it starts, isn't it? Oh, by the way, there are some bombs hidden among these mechanical flying insects. Once caught, they will explode. Why didn't you say it earlier? Damn it. On the 10th day of Li Yao's entry into the camp. There are some issues with the knee area of this crystal armor that need to be disassembled for a look. But having the opportunity to come into contact with so many different types of crystal armor is also very worthwhile. Training during the day and repairing faulty crystal armor at night, despite the high-intensity workload, can be exhausting. Boil up, my passion. The path of armoring in the future begins now. Li Yao entered the camp on the 20th day of the 4th. Xiaoling has some good news for you. I just advanced my cultivation level. What's going on so fast? You're really hardworking, kid. That's right now. I'm in the refining phase, and the gap between us has narrowed again. You have to be careful. Don't be so ugly. It's not easy to catch up with me. Hee, maybe wait for me. Li Yao, what are you doing? Hurry up and come over for training. Get over right away. Xiaoling, I'm about to start training. Let's talk later. I have to work harder too. If one day he catches up with me, it would be too embarrassing. Li Yao's first elimination match after 30 days in camp. Shattered it. Challenge on the 57th, victory on the 39th, and loss on the 57th. I didn't expect this number 39 to fail. It's really an unexpected result. You kid, are you brave enough to challenge number 9? Don't blame me for not reminding you that number 9 is a tough guy. Instructor, I have a question for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. When I first came to the training camp, I performed poorly because I had no experience with crystal armor. If you say I have no talent, I believe it. But later on, you deliberately targeted me and personally trained me, which is very contradictory. In the past few days, I have observed and found that my training method is different from others. Obviously, you have been wholeheartedly cultivating me. So it seems that you are very different from me, isn't it, because you saw something in me from the beginning? Don't overthink it, I just didn't like you, you idiot. Anyway, thank you for training me this month. Number 9 is indeed very strong. The current cultivation level has reached the refining period, and the 10th level is taking the power-oriented route. But I just like strong opponents because it's only interesting to win against them. Hey, this kid is too crazy. He looks very confident, doesn't he? I'm on stage, instructor. See you later. The next challenge is on the 100th, challenge on the 9th. Please have 2 contestants take the stage. Number 9 is a fierce person. He has excellent qualifications and is extremely crazy when it comes to cultivation. He is still practicing at 1 or 2 in the middle of the night. I heard that once he broke his rib during training and only applied a pain relief talisman before starting to practice again. The challenge between the 9th and the 100th begins. Be careful on the 100th, although come on 1. Drink. Well done, this is exactly the battle I want. Wow, they started fighting with all their might right away. These two are so fierce. I didn't expect this number 100 to have 2 moves. Maybe we underestimated him before. Wow, he's truly a powerhouse athlete. His strength is greater than mine, his spiritual abilities are more profound than mine, and his 0 skill in controlling crystal armor is not inferior. The only way to win is to take risks. Don't try to escape. After receiving such a heavy blow, Li Yao is finished. Ha. What the hell is Li Yao doing? Showing his back and being attacked is not his style. I hit him just now, but why is the tactile feedback from the battle axe so strange in this blow? Don't worry about his C. I'm much stronger than him, there's nothing to worry about. Just hit him until he can't move. Receive the move. The 9th is going to win, and the 100th is being beaten badly. Iron Man is really fierce. He shows no mercy even when facing a rookie. The final blow is over. Right now. Challenge on the 100th, win on the 9th, and lose on the 9th. What? What's going on here? What just happened? Did I lose my eye? How did number 100 win? What? How is this possible? Li Yao, you're quite interesting, aren't you? Fortunately, it's not a waste of my energy invested in you. Why were you able to launch an attack on me in the end, even though you were powerless to fight back and the crystal armor had become like that before? It's simple because your attack didn't harm the main body of my armor. After the first move, I realized that your strength was stronger than mine, and I could only dodge your attack of 50. So I decided to take the risk of giving up evasion and instead grit my teeth to withstand all your attacks. I'm just controlling the landing point of every attack you make and avoiding any harm while enduring it. You see, my crystal armor was only injured by you on an insignificant shell, and this will not affect the operation of the crystal armor. No wonder sometimes I hit you, but it feels strange. But how did you kill me back? Speaking of which, I took advantage of myself as an alchemist. Our battle armor is wrapped in several layers of protective modules. And there is a subtle gap at the junction of these modules, which I am very familiar with after repairing the armor for many days. These gaps are actually not a big deal. Even if the gaps in other parts are attacked, they are irrelevant. But there are many operations on the chest of the crystal armor. If the crystal wire is hit through the gap, it is easy to cause the crystal armor to malfunction. Just now, I noticed that the gap in your chest would be exposed when you swung the battle axe high, so I pretended to fall backwards. There's no need to say much about the subsequent attacks. Oh, I didn't expect it to be like this. I lost with conviction. Many days after the elimination round ended. It's been a while since last month's elimination round ended, and among the 50 remaining players, I ranked 9th, whoosh. List of 50 winners in the first round of knockout stage. Li Yao currently ranks 9th. Have I seen any results in my cultivation over the past half month? After advancing to the 7th level of the Qi refining period, my spiritual power became stronger and stronger. It's time to take a look at the recent progress after this period of practice. Let me give it a try. Power. It seems that this move combines the Chi form with the crazy sand blade technique. Once mastered, let's call it the Fierce Wind Thunder Kill Blade. The next elimination round for student number 9 will be held at the end of this month. Please prepare for the competition. The elimination round of 50 to 20 is finally coming, which is perfect for you to see my new trick. The second round of elimination matches will be held in the Wood world. Everyone, our second round of elimination race is about to begin. Let me first introduce the competition rules. There are 200 puppets in this forest. As long as they are hit by your spiritual energy, they will be under your control. The condition for you to win is to collect 10 and keep them by your side for 10 minutes. Or perhaps in the end, all the puppet beasts were collected by others, and those who did not meet the requirements were directly eliminated. On the contrary, if someone defeats them during the collection process or collects 10 but fails to stay by their side for 10 minutes, 200 puppet beasts are only enough for 20 people to win, and as we get further, the number of puppet beasts decreases. It seems like a quick and decisive battle. Li Yao, this bastard, was lucky enough to replace number 9 last time. Today, I must eliminate you. Being targeted, it seems like this is a tough battle. The second round of Thunder Training Camp, with 50 wins and 20 elimination matches, is now starting. All the plants here have grown huge, it's like a plant cage. First, let's take a look at where the puppet beasts are distributed in the forest. Well, there's one near me. Where will it hide? The first tuning beast has arrived. Let me see where the next one is. Half an hour after the start of the second round of elimination matches, I saw that the puppet beast displayed on the map just now should be here. Found my sixth one. What? Someone else has arrived. It's the ninth. I didn't expect you to be the first person I met. I didn't expect to meet you on the 8th either. Then don't blame me. Goodbye, 9th. Say goodbye or something too early, right? What? How is this possible? CTCT. I'll accept your puppet beast without hesitation. Goodbye, 8th. What competition has only started for half an hour? Who is so fast? This huge signal source has already been collected by someone from 10 puppet beasts. Go and take a look. If it's a powerful one, forget it. If it's a weak chicken, we'll grab his puppet beast over. Good idea. 2, 3, 5, more and more people are following me. Anyway, I must keep these 10 puppet beasts for 10 minutes. Being surrounded is not great. Li Yao, you can't escape anymore. Please surrender obediently. Humph. What is he looking at? Li Yao, don't try to escape. Long gone you. Damn it, there really is something in the sky. Hurry up, this is not easy to mess with. Your strength is not enough to interest me, so there's no need to look like this. Evil Dragon Qianyue, what are you so arrogant about? If you really fight, I may not be your opponent. No, I have to calm down. Anyway, I have to kill Li Yao first. Smoke bombs are strange. Li Yao, do you think this little smoke can scare people? You're too naive. It's better to suffer obediently and die soon. Ah. Why hasn't there been any movement? Li Yao, don't make me wait for nothing. Indeed, Li Yao is not simple, but with the ability of the Wilderness Stone, he should also be seriously injured now. Gale Thunder Kill Knife. It's over. Stop, stop, stop. Yes? Hey, I thought our strength wasn't much different before. It wasn't until World War I that I realized I overestimated myself. Therefore, now I admit defeat. You are better than me, but it has been exactly 10 minutes since I collected all 10 puppet beasts. What? Congratulations, student number 9. You advanced first in the second round of elimination and have now achieved a new ranking of first place. So I'm sorry, I've already advanced one step ahead of you. Let's play in the next knockout round. 2 days after the end of the second round of elimination matches, the north of the Great Wilderness. I didn't expect to go out for cultivation in the 3rd month. It seems that the difficulty this time is not small. Everyone, come and gather. We can have dinner now. Yeah, my stomach is flat from hunger. I got on the shuttle bus early in the morning and finally got a bite to eat. After this meal, all the students, we are about to enter the dark abyss, so please try to give me enough to eat and drink. How was our last month of training arranged, Chief Instructor? Can you introduce the place we are going to in the dark abyss? Okay, then I'll just briefly explain it. The place we are going to is behind that mountain range called the Dark Frontier. The environment in the Dark Frontier is extremely harsh, and our final month of practical training will be conducted there. Instructor, I once heard that the Dark Frontier is the most dangerous place in the Federation. How was it formed? The reasons for the formation of the Dark Frontier are complex. As we all know, our Tianyuan realm and Blood Demon realm are a dual world system, and these two worlds are colliding. These two eggs represent the Tianyuan realm and the Blood Demon realm. The Dark Abyss is equivalent to the end of our world, which is the closest place between the Tianyuan realm and the Blood Demon realm. The Tianyuan realm and the Blood Demon realm are like these two colliding eggs, and the Dark Abyss is their collision point. The nearest galaxy is also tens of thousands of light years away. How did the impact occur? Why did 2,000 worlds collide with each other, Instructor? Outside the Tianyuan realm is the vast starry sky. Not bad. From a three-dimensional perspective, our Tianyuan realm is one galaxy, while the Blood Demon realm is another galaxy. And these two worlds, which are too close together, began to merge with each other due to their respective attractions. But if we go beyond the three-dimensional level and use a higher dimension to understand, we may find that these two worlds are within reach. I know this time, firstly, it's to give you a chance for practical training, and secondly, it's to test your abilities. We combat cultivators just need to understand these overly profound knowledge. So this is a treasure trove. Just try to collect treasures as much as possible. In the Dark Abyss, there is abundant and violent spiritual energy that condenses into various heavenly and earthly treasures, as well as crystal veins. Of course, psychic powers have also given birth to incredibly powerful mutated monsters, which will be your biggest challenge. It's 11 noon now. After you finish your meal, put on your crystal armor and we'll pack up our equipment before leaving. We're about to set off for the Dark Frontier. Just thinking about it makes me so excited. That's right. I can definitely collect a lot of treasures in a month. It's worth it this time. This is a rare opportunity. I need to bring more equipment. Maybe I can make a big profit this time. Finally, let me reiterate that the most terrifying existence in the Dark Abyss is the infiltration team of the demon race. These teams are all regular armies of demon clans, and some are even powerful teams composed of Silver Blood demon clans. What is the difference between the Silver Blood demon clan and the monsters we usually see? Why don't you even know about this? Didn't the chief instructor explain it to us on the shuttle bus before? Hey, the training a few days ago was too exhausting. I fell asleep on the shuttle car. If there's nothing I can do about you, then I'll give you some extra classes. The demon race is a collective term for countless types of demon beasts. As early as 40,000 years ago, the demon beast empire began, and 4 classes were born within the demon race. The lowest level is the Black Blood Demon Clan, which has the highest number of people serving as food farmers and cannon fodder. Above the Black Blood Demon Clan is the Copper Blood Demon Clan, which is the warrior class. Above the Copper Blood Demon Clan lies the Silver Blood Demon Clan, who are the rulers of the demon beast world and the main force of demon civilization. It can even be said that those with silver blood or above are the true demon race. I see. The team composed of the Silver Blood Demon Clan is equivalent to the Imperial Forest Army composed entirely of noble children. That's right, its terrifying level can be imagined. Instructor, what is the infiltration team composed of the Silver Blood Demon Clan doing in the Tianyuan realm? The demon race believes in the law of the jungle, survival of the fittest, and is extremely strict with themselves and others. The competition between the Silver Blood Demon Clan is extremely fierce. If a young Silver Blood Demon clan wants to occupy a certain position in the Demon Kingdom, he has to go through the Bloody S experience, possess strong power, and recruit subordinates to form his own faction. In the Blood Demon realm, the more powerful Bronze Blood and Black Blood Demon clans mostly have masters and will not easily change their families. But in the Dark Abyss, there are powerful wild monsters. These wild monsters are the best recruits for the inexperienced Silver Blood Demon clan, so they will take the risk to come here. But don't worry, we usually won't encounter the Silver Blood Demon clan if we only cultivate on the outskirts of the Dark Abyss. And even if we meet you, the 20 students, with the help of crystal armor, we have the strength to build a solid foundation. The 4 of us team instructors have the strength of quasi-golden elixir powerhouses, so we are not afraid. You 20 students will be divided into 4 teams. Each team will be assigned 1 instructor to accompany you. Each team will be equipped with an open-top shuttle car for your entry and exit into and out of the mountains. Let's all board now. Alright, let's start our 1-month practical training. The Thunderous Mountains on the edge of the Dark Frontier. I didn't expect to be in the same team as Long Qianyue and the chief instructor this time. With this strength, it seems that there will be more gains to be made. There is no spiritual network in the Dark Abyss, but as long as the distance is not too far and the weather is not bad, they can still communicate with each other. Don't be too far away from me. If there is any situation, immediately call for help and I will be there for you as soon as possible. Our first day of cultivation has already begun. Gwa gwa. Bloodhammer Rhinoceros TYP, what are you waiting for? These monsters are just right for you to practice, right? Understand? On the 3rd day of practical training. On the 9th day of practical training. It seems that there's no need for ultimate solution, as I'm afraid I won't be able to escape from the Lane Mountains. The 20th day of practical training. It smells so good. I haven't had any cooked food in a few days. I really miss it. The things in this dark and desolate realm are nourished by the spiritual energy of 2 worlds all year round, making them the most precious and nourishing ingredients. Fortunately, I have the whale-swallowing technique, which allows me to eat a lot of good food every day that ordinary cultivators may not be able to eat for years. The 90th day of practical training. Plus the green-footed dragon and snake-tailed bones he got the day before yesterday, he has made a profit this time. Li Yao killed another triangular dragon yesterday and obtained 2 precious heart-protecting scales. Today is the last day of practical training, which means that your 3-month Armor Master training has come to an end. After 3 months of cultivation, you have all become qualified Armor Masters. But there is still one final level to gain recognition from our Thunder training camp. Tomorrow your cultivation will come to an end, and then we will evaluate the value of the spoils you have obtained this month. The top 10 most valuable loot winners will receive the title of Thunder Armor Master. How glorious it would be to receive the title of Armor Master from Thunder Training Camp, one of the 4 major training camps in the Federation. That's right, getting promoted, getting a raise, marrying by Fume, and reaching the pinnacle of life will be no problem. It's been 3 months and I can't wait to draw a perfect conclusion to this cultivation. Li Yao, everyone says we are the strongest of this year, which is ridiculous. How could there be 2 strongest? I, Long Qianyue, can temporarily settle for 2nd place, but I definitely don't want to be tied with others for 1st place. I believe you think so too. We haven't had a direct confrontation this month yet. Today is the perfect time to have a head-to-head match. That's right, let's distinguish between the top and the bottom. Mutated Lion Dragon. Demon Infiltration Team. Young Master, this mutated lion dragon has already been injured by us. As long as we follow the scent of this blood, we can find it. Very good. Once I tame it, my strength will greatly enhance. This time, if you make a contribution, you will receive rewards when you go back. Silver Blood Demon Clan King Halberd. You guys continue to entangle it, but don't fight it hard. Someone will take action later. Before dawn, I want this mutated lion dragon to crawl at my feet like a cat. Yes. Master, wait for the two of us to severely injure the mutated lion dragon before you come forward to treat it. Such a benevolent and imposing band can completely subdue it. Not bad, I'm here first. Thank you to the two teachers for their help. Most of the last half of the day has already passed, and we only managed to hunt a few low-level monsters. Can we have some valuable guys? This weather is so unpredictable. The communication system is useless now. Forget it, for safety reasons, let's go back to the instructor's side. We'll just follow him and hunt some low-level monsters for the rest of the day. What's going on? Was there an earthquake? What's going on? These monsters are all high-level demon soldiers or even demon generals. How could they escape everywhere? What a powerful monster! This is a king-level demon. This king-level demon has injuries on its body and seems to be running away. What else is behind it? No matter what, this scene is too deadly. I need to leave here quickly. Hurry up and search carefully, even a trace can be overlooked. It's an elder. Wait. How did I smell a human scent? He's a guy in the refining stage, driving an ordinary battle armor. We have reached the edge of the dark abyss, where low-level cultivators often come to cultivate. This human should still have companions. Once he contacts a powerful companion and comes back to find us, it won't be good. Bloodclaw Night Owl. The subordinate of the young master is. You two are both low-level demon generals and proficient in jungle hunting techniques, more than enough to deal with the guys in the chi refining period. Immediately catch up and eliminate this low-level cultivator. Remember, if you discover more cultivators, give up the pursuit and report back to me. Yes. Not good, Zero has been targeted. It is highly likely that a powerful demon infiltration team can chase after the king-level demon and flee everywhere. In this weather, it's impossible to fly and communication is cut off. At my speed, I can't escape these hunters at all. The mutated lion dragon, a king-level demon, is not so easy to catch, so there won't be too many hunters behind me, nor too strong. Using magic weapons and environment may still have the power of a battle. Only by killing the hunters can we survive. Two low-level demons will truly respect me. Come on, bastard. Let's have a big fight. Here. In the swamp, there are 30 heavy palm mines buried, plus 5 sky mines and earth fires. I don't believe they won't kill you. I can't see with my eyes anymore. Unscrupulous humans, don't think that a small crystal magnetic cannon can kill me. Even if I can't see anything, I can sense the trajectory of the inflammatory flow. You can't hit me. I was planning to introduce you into the branches of Thunderwood, as long as you touched the power grid and used my Gale Thunder Blade to kill you with the power of thunder. However, being struck by lightning saved me some effort. Lord Wangji will not let you go. When Lord Wang subdues the mutated lion dragon, he will definitely kill you and all your companions. Therapeutic Symbol Array Activation. Young Master Wang Ji seems like a big shot in the demon race, daring to lead the infiltration team to the Tianyuan realm to hunt down wild demon beasts of the Demon King level. His strength is very strong. We must hurry up and find the instructor. Maybe we can intercept this demon infiltration team. What should we do if the battle armor crystal brain is damaged and the directional symbol array is destroyed? The headshot I sent to Shaoling that day was worth millions. Don't become my last photo. My vulture Li Yao is not that easy to kill. We can't entangle with these beasts here anymore. Just hide in this cave. Strange, no one. Soul-stealing nail. Once the evil magic weapon Chihuan nail is drilled into the brain, it is very likely to be taken away. The spirit can only obediently control and obey the master of the soul-stealing nail. Go ahead. Ah, ah, ah. The strength of this mutated lion dragon has fallen to a point where it is not even as strong as a mid-level demon general, and it continues to decline. Let me carefully recall the swordsmanship displayed by the powerful golden elixir, long Manhwa. I still have a chance. Right now. Activate in super awake state. Go to hell. This must be fatal now, right? Haha, I killed a king-level demon. I don't know if the young master Wang Ji discovers the king-level demon he is eager to subdue. Will dying in the hands of a small chi refining cultivator go insane? After killing the mutated lion dragon, we need to find a way to escape from the infiltration team of the young master Wang Ji. What should we do? The magic weapon is almost gone. The infiltration team of the young master Wang Ji obviously has a Demon King level powerhouse sitting in charge, and there may be more than one. Drop it, drop it. The Demon Pill contains the demon energy crystals cultivated by the Demon King for decades or even hundreds of years. The heart, blood, and scales of the mutated lion dragon. Inverted scales can greatly enhance the performance of talisman arrays, making them perfect for refining shields or armor. Offend the emperor or a powerful person. Heart blood. A drop of Demon King's heart blood can even help low-level cultivators break through their limits and advance directly. Let's fight to the death with these. Carefully search for a demon infiltration team that cannot be spared. Young Master Wang Ji. The young master discovered the body of a lion dragon. Oh, wow. The cunning villain never expected there to be traps. I'm going to cut you, low-level human. I'll kill you when I find out who you are. When the two major wars are approaching, you can only act as a vanguard officer and charge forward. Two old guys are seriously injured. Why don't I take care of you and devour your demon pill cultivation? Go back and tell my father that we encountered a hunting team composed of golden elixir powerhouses in the Tianyuan realm. If you two were defeated and unfortunately fell, wouldn't it be better? The teleportation array is hundreds of miles away, so we need to plan the route carefully. Our strength is currently declining to avoid encountering human experts. Worm, no matter how smart you are, one day I will catch you and cut you. Deep within the lava cave. If this continues, I will definitely die within half a minute. So painful. Activate the whale swallowing technique. Strange, this feeling is. I have completely absorbed all 6 drops of blood from the heart of the lion dragon. 11th layer of gas refining period. I am filled with strength all over my body. I actually broke through and upgraded 4 levels in a row at the critical moment of life and death, and rushed to the 11th level of the refining period. Many people in the Chi refining period are unable to break through the 10th layer. Understood. The power of the demon pill explosion at the end of the cave surged like a pressure cooker, completely infusing 6 drops of lion dragon heart blood into my flesh and blood. You're so lucky. This time it's a blessing in disguise. The demon infiltration team should have left, right? Advanced power during the refining period is refreshing. Get rich. These demon generals are all elite members of the demon race. Their demon bones, demon cores, and demon scales are much better than those of wild demon beasts. Many demon generals still carry magic weapons, and although most of them were damaged in the explosion, they still refuse haha. Oh, what kind of strange aura is that? Nailed. The demon infiltration team suffered heavy losses. Not only did they fail to collect the corpses of their companions, but they also failed to retrieve the soul nail, a magical weapon. The owner of such an evil treasure as the soul-stealing nail is likely to set a ban and rashly reach out to retrieve it, which may lead to backlash. It seems that the previous owner of the soul-stealing nail has died, and it is now an ownerless object. It's strange that the owner of the soul-stealing nail is either the young master of Wang Ji or a powerful demon king, but I didn't sense the existence of the demon king from the corpses here. Anyway, let's take it back and study the ritual carefully first. How can we transport so many priceless treasures? Why don't we go out and find some fibers and animal skins that demonize plants to sew a big package? Such tranquility and peace are truly rare. Where did the demonic aura come from? Shasha Sand Oh. How could the tail of such a massive demon, possibly a king-level demon, fall here? How could it be just an ordinary iron ring on the tail of the Demon King? This is no different from a regular wristband. Let me polish it on the bluestone. I found a treasure, and it's amazing how it can instantly make the cold lake water boil. The Qiankuan ring is actually the Qiankuan ring. The Qiankuan ring and the mustard seed bag storage space ring are common storage treasures in the ancient world, but their refining is very complex and involves various rare materials that are now extinct. From the style perspective, this Qiankuan ring should have been in the hands of this snake demon king for thousands of years during the Star Sea Empire era. Now it's cheap again. There is a seal. The mysterious pattern left by the seal on the Qiankuan ring is too profound for me to understand. More than 10 cubic meters is enough for now. When we return to the Great Wilderness War Center, we will use a powerful large-scale crystal brain to launch a strong attack. If we don't believe it, we won't be able to crack the seal. Finally out. Next time we meet again, it might be me chasing after you, Wang Ji. New Teo City. I'm back. These kids have really been admitted to the refining department of the Dahuang War Academy. What is the situation of this group of students? Welcome back, senior brother. Welcome home. Li Sanhao and the others, have you seen those who are college entrance examination students from Qingzi City? Half a year ago, the beast wave broke out and Qingzi City was almost destroyed. They saw your performance in the Battle of Ayazawa and regarded you as an idol. Joining the martial arts system, I don't know if the year of the monkey and the moon of the horse can break through the foundation period. Perhaps I won't be able to break through for a lifetime. With the powerful magic weapon, even cultivators during the Qi refining period have the potential to kill demon generals with a bang. Yeah, so we can get revenge soon. Senior brother, this time he wandered alone in the dark wilderness for 10 days and walked out unscathed. It's really amazing. During this period, the refining system has solved the problem of source of energy and completed the modification of the crystal armor at Floating Mountain 1 month ahead of schedule. The most exciting thing is that the Xuangu plan has officially restarted. That's really great. This is from our department. The glory of our Dahuang War Institute refining department has just begun. Let me take you on a tour of the newly built floating mountain in our department. Li Yao, I now formally invite you to join the Xuangu project as an assistant researcher. All the information about the project is in the jade slips, and you can carefully study it. No need to study, I accept it. However, the progress of the Xuangu plan is much faster than I expected. Our department is now so wealthy that we can attract so many experts. During your 3 months of closed cultivation at Thunder Training Camp, many things happened in the Federation, and a truly great era is about to come. In the past decade, the number and scale of wormholes between the Tianyuan realm and the Blood Demon realm have been increasing. The Tianyuan realm and the Blood Demon realm are merging with each other beyond the 3-dimensional level. Tianyuan Blood Demon Plate Map. Tianyuan Realm. Blood Demon Realm. The Tianyuan realm is entering a state of readiness, and the military is transitioning from the original battleship faction to the crystal armor faction in terms of war mode. The military needs a mass-produced crystal armor and will decide on the main battle armor through bidding. This is our opportunity. Teacher, can we really defeat the refining department of Deep Sea University and snatch the title of Refining Master Holy Land? Since the day I left Deep Sea University and parted ways with my mentor Chu Xiuhong, every minute and second of these decades, I have strongly yearned to defeat the refining department of Deep Sea University. Teacher, I will definitely work hard. Okay, you just came back from the dark abyss and are both physically and mentally exhausted. Rest well before working. It's not too late. My girlfriend also needs to take care of you. To put it nicely, you went missing in the Laying Mountains. She was so anxious that she wanted to go to the dark frontier to save you, but was stopped by Principal Xiong. She's such a silly girl. Who is my girlfriend? Teacher Xiao Ding, who just stayed at school. You often come and go to her house in the middle of the night. The entire faculty community knows that I have seen it several times. Do you have any problems? No, teacher. Ding Lingling and I were just practicing together. Li Yao, do you know what I regret in the end of my life? A year ago, on the night before we thought the Xuangu plan was about to succeed, Lao Mo came to me with great enthusiasm. He said he booked a restaurant with a very good environment and invited me out for dinner. It was just the two of us, but I declined. For the past decade or so, we have been tirelessly practicing and researching. Every day, whether it's the school cafeteria or instant noodles and boxed meals, we show little concern for each other. At that time, I always thought that cultivation and research were more important. After the success of the Xuangu plan, we naturally had plenty of time to share. However, you know what happened the next day. I really regret not having a good meal with him alone that night. Even if one day the Xuangu plan succeeds and the name of the Great Wilderness War Institute's refining department becomes famous, I will never be able to review the ups and downs of these years and share the joy of success with Lao Mo at the dining table again. The 3,000 avenues are endless, and some things in life are fleeting. Once missed, they can never go back. Cultivation ultimately boils down to cultivating people. Only by tasting the beauty of life can they have the courage to face the cruel battles. Only by finding what needs to be protected can they understand the true meaning of cultivation. On the day before you spread the news, everyone thought you had died in the Thunder Sound Mountains, but Ding Lingling insisted on going deep into the dark abyss to find you. I heard that she was crying in front of the school principal. I'll go find her now. Hurry up, even faster. She was really crying in a hurry. Li Yao 1. Oh my God, who is that? Oh, the goddess let me go. You've grown up, kid. You stayed alone in the Lane Mountains for 10 days without being eaten by any monsters. You're truly my little brother Ding Lingling. I was bored practicing alone in the launching sea during your absence for over 3 months. If you rest well, we can go and do some exercises. Xiaoling, why don't we just stay here tonight and watch the stars and chat? It's also good. Oh, this doesn't seem like something that came out of the mouth of the vulture Li Yao. We used to practice every minute and second together, but after going out for 3 months, things changed when we came back. I just feel like we've known each other for so long and rarely sit down to chat and deepen our understanding of each other. What do you want to talk about, martial arts or magic weapons? Can we talk about something else, like your parents? My parents. Their relationship is very deep. You've seen the 2 puppet war beasts in my house, very exquisite, haven't you? That was my dad spending 10 years polishing each crystal piece by piece, refining each component one by one, and almost dedicating all his spare time to making 2 ingenious puppet war beasts as gifts for their 10th wedding anniversary. My dad said my mom is a lively rainbow parrot, and he's willing to be a little snake to protect her forever. By the way, what about you? Why do you want to become an alchemist? About 4 or 5 years old, I was still struggling in the treasure tomb at that time. One day, I accidentally found a music box in the garbage dump. Listening to music every night and watching the changes of the 4 seasons in the forest is my greatest pleasure. Later on, I found out that this treasure was crafted by an alchemist, and I made up my mind to become one and refine the most powerful Fane box. You goddesses without eggs, hurry up and run faster. Ah. Whoosh. Whoosh. Ah, how could it slide down? So Ding Lingling can also be shy. Unconsciously, we chatted all night and occasionally had fun chatting together. I've decided that from now on, let's spend one night chatting every half month, not every week. Okay, but we were halfway through our last question last night and you haven't told me the answer yet. What was the problem last night? What are your future plans? What do you want to do in the future and what kind of boyfriend do you want to find? I don't think I will continue to be a university teacher in the future. Did we talk about this issue last night? I don't remember. I am more suited to live a carefree life fighting on the wilderness. My boyfriend never thought about my personality. Do you know how to pretend to be virtuous and virtuous? If a man sees me eating 5 lamb legs at once, he will be scared away. There are too many men in the world. If an abnormal man appeared, what would you like him to look like? What kind of strange problem is this? I like handsome guys with refined manners, preferably literary or research-oriented cultivators. And you have to obediently listen to me. Everything at home is up to me, ha ha ha. I thought your standard for liking a stronger man would be that his strength must be stronger than mine. How many monsters have he killed and so on? Why does it sound like your standards are a bit effeminate? Don't you hate effeminate the most? Of course, I hate sissy when it comes to choosing a brother. Only tough guys like the vulture Li Yao are worthy of being my good brothers. Choosing a man is another matter. As long as Ding Ling Ling's man obediently takes care of the children at home, I will naturally protect him. Don't move, I want to hug you. What are you doing? I really want to help you refine a treasure more exquisite than the 7-star silver ring unicorn snake and the colorful parrot. D. I'm going to be late for one more class this morning. You just came back from the dark abyss, you need to take good care of yourself. There are many delicious foods at home that you still get to eat in the old place. She actually escaped. What's wrong with Teacher Ding? What are you doing? Both of them are so strange. Did you not cultivate enough yesterday? Today, you want to increase the difficulty, class monitor. No, it's not that, Teacher Ding. Everyone just thinks you're a bit restless and cares about you. I'm restless. Where do you see that I'm restless? Because of Teacher Ding's clothes. I still have energy to care about my clothes. It seems like you guys are recovering well. Okay, all the cultivation levels increased by 10 today. I've come back. It's not worth it. I spent a lot of credits leaving behind a pile of crystals for you to devour. Wow, you've absorbed them all. You haven't seen anyone for over 3 months, and your strength has improved so much. It's really crazy. Haha, I brought you something good back. I knew you liked to enjoy it slowly, and there's so much more to it. Now I am devouring more and more fragments of Oyu Yezi's memory, and the ancient refining classics I have learned are becoming increasingly mysterious and profound. Many secret techniques are not suitable for public disclosure. I need my own private alchemy room. The best way is to buy a fragmented world and modify it. Although the fragmented world used for refining does not need to be as large as the launching sea, it requires permanent property rights, and the cost of building the refining chamber is at least 1.5 billion yuan. The treasures in the Qiankuan ring are not visible to the public. Trading through legitimate channels is likely to be discovered by others. It seems that we need to go to Qilongshan village. Qilongshanjai. Although the price may be lower, keeping the secret is the most important thing now. Qilongshanjai is the most famous place in the southern part of the Federation and also the largest black market in the Federation. There is a strange double prohibition embedded in the Qiankuan ring, which seems to seal 2 spaces. This is highly likely the storage space of the previous or even previous owners of the Snake Demon King. The prohibition of the Snake Demon King is not difficult to crack, but it is likely to trigger a deep prohibition, causing the entire space to collapse. Forced cracking. I can't do it anymore. To completely break the double ban, we can only find a ban breaker. There is a type of profession in the world of cultivation that wanders in the gray realm called the Breaking Forbidden Master. They are both crystal brain maniacs and masters of controlling divine thoughts. Most of them enjoy breaking forbidden rules. The Dragon Mountain Fortress has gathered such a group of madmen. That's it. In the next few days, let's delve deeper into the progress of the Xuangu plan and then take a leave to visit the Qilongshanjai. Shanghai has distributed so much information to me. 3 months ago, we reached an agreement with the Shanghai sect to collaborate on the large-scale production and promotion of the monster detector. I'm not sure about its sales. This is the first treasure I painstakingly crafted. Many dealers have refused to cooperate due to the overwhelming negative reviews in various treasure magazines and Lingwang forums. It only sold 693 sets after 1 month on the market. Why is that? At first it worked, but after a fall, it completely broke down. I couldn't even distinguish between low-level and intermediate demon soldiers, and almost killed me. Once the chip is broken into the form of a single piece of glasses, it will splash into the eyes. Damn it, isn't this nitpicking? What mountain and sea sect is going to be annexed? What are the negative reviews from Teacher Jiang and Brother Xiong, and what did Shanghai send out? According to our follow-up with real customers, the vast majority are satisfied with the product and willing to recommend it to friends, which will increase sales. The Li Yao monster detector was heavily targeted before it was launched. It's quite useful. But the biggest problem now is that the funding chain of Shanghai is almost broken. What? Our long-term cooperative crystal eye supplier delayed delivery after providing the first batch of crystal eyes. Due to mutual trust, we refined tens of thousands of semi-finished products for pre-sale without crystal eyes. These over 10,000 semi-finished products are all refined according to the crystal eye specifications provided by this supplier and cannot replace crystal eyes from other sections. As a result, this supplier ultimately terminated the cooperation and all of our pre-sales had to be recalled. If we delay filing a breach of contract lawsuit for 2 years and win, it may be 3 to 5 years before we actually receive the penalty. And the financial situation of Shanghai has been leaked out somehow. We don't have time at all. Shanghai Financial Investigation Report. High risk. Teacher Jiang, can you tell me how much funding gap Shanghai currently has? By next month, it is estimated that there is still a gap of 300 to 500 million yuan in the funding chain, and the Shanghai faction will be finished. There must be someone behind this matter who is scheming. Yes, there is no conclusive evidence, but 10 days ago, the Flying Spirit sect released a message that they wanted us to become the Shanhaitang of the Flying Spirit sect. The Flying Spirit sect is a traditional precision treasure refining powerhouse that has been transforming towards detection-type treasures in recent years. Especially this year, we have invested a lot of money to launch a series of detection weapons. Flying Spirit sect. I have bought their products and their research and technology are indeed better than ours, but in practical use, I am more optimistic about the monster detector. That means if the monster detector sells well, it is likely to seize the market of the Flying Spirit sect, causing them heavy losses. Yes, and the series of methods used against us are very similar to the style of sharks. Who is the shark? The young master of the Flying Spirit sect, Qiu Guanyu, is a management-oriented cultivator who is only 29 years old. He has already led multiple merger and acquisition projects with sharp techniques and a ruthless style. In the world of cultivation, he is referred to as Shark One. Understood. By gathering 3 to 500 million yuan before next month, we can overcome the difficulties. What do you want, Li Yao? I want to have a fight with the Flying Spirit sect and this shark. Lingfeng City. Xiao Zhongzhu Shanghai Pai has not yet agreed to our acquisition plan and has a very tough attitude. But it's just a desperate struggle. The prey I'm targeting can't escape. I have also collected all the information about Li Yao. Yes, this person doesn't seem simple. I gave him a chance, and now it's up to him to see if he has the ability to resist my attack. Crystal Rail Exit. Li Yao after disguise. I didn't expect the order on the surface of the legendary land of inability to be so good. One of the largest black markets in Tianbao Pavilion and Qiulong City. Hello Mr. Fong, welcome. Please follow me. Manager Lin is waiting for you upstairs. I really hope that one day I can also be invited to the VIP lounge of Tianbao Pavilion to have a face-to-face meeting with the account manager. That kid must have obtained a priceless treasure. Mr. Fong, this is our VIP reception hall. I am Mr. Lin Chengfong, the account manager of Duobayog. Please come over here. The table is an embedded crystal brain light curtain carved from a whole piece of crystal. The hybrid species of lions, tigers, and dragons have also undergone mutations. If the product is not fake, it will definitely sell at a good price. These all come from the same mutated lion dragon, which seems to have suffered severe explosions and is incomplete. However, refining together can also enhance some of the scale's defense capabilities. These. Mr. Fong, please wait a moment. Although these materials have poor appearance, the quantity is sufficient, plus 2 pieces of reverse scales. There are 11 and 14 cracks inside the 2 scales, respectively, and their defense strength has decreased by 22 and 37. By using special refining techniques to grind these demon bones and integrate them into the scales, cracks can be filled. After repair, the effect is similar to that of a 7-inch black snakeskin. A 7-inch black snakeskin of this size is sold for over 70 million yuan on the market. Although these 2 scales can be repaired, many wealthy cultivators are unwilling to spend a lot of money on a repaired armor. These 2 mutated lion dragon scales are worth 1 billion yuan, and the estimated value of other materials combined is also 1 billion yuan. The price of 200 million is almost the same as what I estimated in advance. Mr. Fong, as an expert, you should know that this price does not contain much moisture. Our merchants also pursue profits. Sure, I need 20 Soul Seal cards with a face value of 10 million. Soul Seal card is a special anonymous gold Lingtong card issued by banks specifically for large transactions between cultivators. Cultivators can leave special soul imprints on their cards to bind to their bank cards. No problem, our service personnel will hand over the Soul Seal card to you later. Mr. Fong, if you have any further needs, please feel free to ask. Duobao Pavilion will do its best to meet them. Do you sell materials here in addition to purchasing materials? Of course, our Duobao Pavilion is one of the largest material trading centers in the southern part of the Federation. This is the material catalog for this season. Please take your time to study it, Mr. Fong. Duobao GE VIP Room. Xiaojin is really expensive. For my current needs of 200 million yuan, it's just a drop in the bucket. Mr. Fong, we have some other materials here. Why are some materials priced so much lower than the market price? These are defective materials and some unknown materials, so the price is particularly low. Bailey and Zhongzhong also has some repair secrets that can greatly improve the utilization rate of defective materials. How to trade this unknown material and defective material? Unknown materials and defective materials are not guaranteed by Duobayog. The value of the materials will be personally verified by the customer before purchase. Once purchased, they will not be returned. Purchasing unknown materials for cultivation is called gambling treasure. The risk is high, but once I see the returns, they are also amazing. I can try my luck. In 2 days, there will be a large-scale trade fair for unknown and defective materials at Duobao Pavilion. Please keep this VIP invitation card safe, Mr. Fong. If you have time, why not take a look? I will definitely attend the trade fair in 2 days. Manager Lin, I want to find a powerful expert in breaking the ban. I wonder if Duobao Pavilion has any access to this area. Our Duobao Pavilion has hired several experienced and powerful experts in breaking the ban, Mr. Fong. Please wait a moment. Master Qin happens to be available. I have made an appointment for you and will accompany you to find him. Impressive. This room is like the shell of a supercrystal brain. Excuse me, Master Qin. Wait half a jiff. This double prohibition is very strange, like it was imposed by 2 people separated by hundreds of years. Give me a month, maybe I can create an algorithm to crack it, but the success rate won't exceed 30%. I can afford to wait for a month, but the success rate is only 30%, which is too low. One of the prohibitions is very unique from the era of the Star Sea Empire. You can go find the invisible worm Yuenchi, who is an expert in this field. Is it there? Go ahead, surpass him. Super Shuttle Racing Zone. Super Shuttle is a flying shuttle car specially crafted for speed to break through the limits of speed. There are fierce winds, heavy rain, volcanic eruptions, loss of gravity, airborne debris, and various types of tracks. Racing. Come on, kill him. Yuan-Chi, you lost another 3 million to me in this match. Gaorong, please don't be arrogant. I was careless just now. Let's compete again after I strengthen the Super Shuttle. If you're willing to accompany me at any time and not afraid of losing, just send your horse over. Master Yuan, I have a double prohibition that I believe you can crack. Go ahead and let me know if there's anything else until I win against Gaorong. Just this latest set of power components and this sprint system, Gaorong, you're a dead man. But you can't win even if you modify it like this 10 times. I beg your pardon? Sir, our Aurora car dealership is also considered a veteran car dealership in Chiolong City, and our modifications have never had any problems. Don't misunderstand, I'm not saying that this modification plan is bad, but that this reinforcement plan cannot be mastered by Master Yuan. Why? I just watched the race. When you're racing, you're drifting too fast. The faster you go, the lighter your body becomes, and you can't control yourself anymore. What should I do? You should try reducing the total power output and increasing the overall weight of the vehicle. You can ask this old gentleman how to modify it specifically. What this gentleman said is reasonable, but I didn't think it through carefully. I will come up with a new modification plan according to his ideas. Mr. Yuan, please. Wait a moment. I won, haha. It's really satisfying to win this time. You have a band that you want me to crack and take a look at. The double prohibition of beauty is simply too beautiful. Go to my place. Brother Yuan is really wealthy and arrogant, even opening a door is so stylish. You're back, Master. Master, you are tired. Master, you have worked hard. These are 2 divine thoughts that I have written for you, Lingzhua and Xiaoyu, artificial artifacts. If you like them, I can also write one for you. Can hide in a miniature crystal brain and carry it with you, enjoying endless pleasure. Thank you, Master Yuan. Let's first look at the double prohibition. Rise. Is this the true strength of being an invisible bug as a super disruptor? The way the Master cracked the prohibition is really mesmerizing. Master, how great! I have my own way of cracking this prohibition. This is a very complex and powerful divine power, so the price will also be very expensive. How much does it cost? Those who come to me are all problems that other martial artists cannot solve, and the fees are already high. Your ban is quite special, so it requires hundreds of millions. Over $1 billion. Otherwise, how do you think I can afford to play Super Shuttle? How about you personally help me modify a Super Shuttle in exchange for me breaking the ban for free? But you just gave me a few casual hints and helped me defeat Gaorong completely. I need to modify the workshop and strengthen the accessories. I also need your video in the Super Shuttle race to analyze your driving habits and abilities. No problem, I know Mr. Sun from a car modification shop and I can borrow his workshop competition videos. I have also saved them. Feisua Modification Shop. Mr. Sun, this is Master Fong, the expert I invited. I would like to rent your modification workshop here to modify the previous maintenance of the Broken Army Star. Is it okay? No problem, very welcome. Don't worry, it will definitely satisfy you. Cracking the double prohibition is very troublesome. I will go back and keep an eye on it first, hoping that you can make the Broken Army Star undergo a complete transformation. 3 hours later. Where's the Broken Army Star? I'm going to test drive it. The next morning. I don't know how that kid modified it. Breaking through the military star. What a majestic and surging killing intent 2i. Master Fong, can I try it now? Go ahead. What kind of strengthening potion did Yuanchi take? He became so powerful overnight. You can't believe it. I actually made 4 rattlesnakes roll in one go. Is there any way to quickly get a large sum of money? Master Fong, do me another favor. I want to challenge the Fury Wind track. Furious Wind track. The most unpredictable track. That's the most difficult and dangerous Aurora car dealership. To attract experts to challenge Aurora Car Company, it is proposed that anyone who can break the existing record will be rewarded with 1 million yuan for every 0.1 second improvement. I don't care about bonuses, I just want to know where my limits are. Let me help you repair the broken army star. I also want to see how powerful this Fury Wind track is. 1 hour later. The environment in this angry wind field is almost the same as the sandstorm area in Thunder Training Camp. No problem. Schwang, this time I have improved by half a minute compared to my previous best score. Can Master Fong further strengthen the Breakthrough Star and transform it into a specialized model for the Fury Wind racetrack? Of course, but I would like to make another deal with you. I will upgrade and strengthen the Broken Army Star to a dedicated model for free. As an exchange, tomorrow I will drive the Breakthrough Star to run circles on the Fury Wind track. Faisua Car Modification Shop outside. A profession is a strong profession. In this environment, each flawless action may only have a 1-second advantage, and a slight carelessness can render all previous efforts in vain. Even if I reach my limit and can only surpass these professional drivers by 1 or 2 seconds at most, what if it's too little? I don't know if this modification would be a bit insane. What is this? The Super Shuttle you modified. You can also consider it as a crystal armor without limbs. What kind of weird thing is this? Can such a big pile of scrap copper and iron fly up in the raging wind and rocks of stormy wind domain? How could he actually use wind power? His perception of turbulent winds is too strong, isn't it? But with such a large body and so many sails, how will he deal with the gravel belt ahead? The area ahead is a floating debris belt. What kind of operation is this? Why is the arrangement of these auxiliary wings so messy? Brain cell activity level 300. Maintaining normal flight like this may not be achievable even for cultivators who have built a base period. That's too exaggerated, right? You must have rotated dozens of times in 1 second. This modification master is even more skilled than the experts in the refining department of Deep Sea University before. Surprisingly, it's the Broken Army Star. Oh my god, if we surpass the original record by more than 1 point, how much bonus will we get? Who is he? Where did this monster come from? This track-specific model is really beyond the control of ordinary people. Master Fong has cracked the band and opened it. I have put it inside for you. Okay, thank you. You have to keep it confidential for me. Master Fong, the news of your rampage on the Angry Track is well known throughout the city, and everyone is inquiring about your identity. Don't worry, I won't disclose any information. I left beforehand. Master Fong, come play again when you have time. Master Fong should come to see us often. Fortunately, we were able to make it to the Material Trade Fair at Duobao Pavilion. Fugo City. I thought I could catch a leak. This level of trade fair is really not enough. I still need to go to the Secret Treasure Exchange to see if there is a chance. However, this trip to the Dark Abyss found a way to break the prohibition and earned a considerable amount of money, which is definitely worth it. New space, 1 large and 3 small. Crystal Marrow. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth for cultivators to cultivate usually presents as gaseous liquid and solid crystal marrow, which are high-purity solid spiritual energy. Blood jade marrow flowing silver mother dissolving immortal stone sea soaking orchid. Why are they all the most obscure crystal marrow? Forget it, let's wait until we have a chance to find enough leads in the future and slowly modulate it. Most of them have automatically recovered. What kind of material is so strange? Forget it, let's wait until we return to the Great Wilderness War Institute to study it slowly. I can see Senior Ping tomorrow. I haven't seen Ding Lingling for a few days. I don't know what she's doing. What's going on here? The storage space seems to have been looted, with many materials left in a mess. Why were 3 crystal gems missing from the one we put back last night? Poor little Black. This collision is likely to cause the collapse of the barrier and the annihilation of the space. Liquefaction of spiritual energy. The liquefaction of spiritual energy is a sign of building a base period. Flying swords that can cultivate themselves are already outrageous enough. I'm afraid there hasn't been such a monster in the entire Tianyuan realm before with a flying sword that builds a base period. The forbidden crystal exploded. What's going on? How did the mist slowly disappear? Xiaohei. I thought I had experienced a series of adventures over the past year and my cultivation speed was already fast enough. I didn't expect you to be faster than me. No wonder you can only fly and cannot attack. It turns out that the flying sword is not your true self. What exactly are you? That's right, you're Xiaohei who grew up with me since I was young. Don't worry, I will definitely help you recover your true form. The things in the Qingkuan ring are called crystal marrow, and we can no longer devour them indiscriminately. After I return to the Great Wilderness War Academy and find the introduction to modulate it, I will cultivate it for you. Oh, hey! Annotations on the carrying vessels of some special materials for stone pupae. Annotation: the construction time and specific purpose of the abandoned warship are unknown. Judging from its design, this warship model should be a product of a certain primordial sect during the Star Sea Empire era, right? But is this really just a model? It must be strange to put it in the Qingkuan ring and lock it with a prohibition. Since there is a door that does not reject my blood, it is highly likely that it is the product of cultivators. The blood spirit curse has already been activated, and we only need to use the spirit silk to investigate. This is the control system of the warship model. Some of my divine souls were sucked into the cockpit of the warship model. Is this model real? What's going on with this energy? It's completely out of control. We can't let him recklessly collide with this space anymore. I'm afraid he won't be able to hold on. Xiaohei, quickly intercept it. Finally coming out, it can be considered a safe and sound situation. Peng Hai's private practice room. Long time no see, Senior Peng. Good kid, you've been making a big splash for over a year now. The vulture Li Yao has also gained some fame in the cultivation world. Even if you broke my credit record that I had maintained at the Great Wilderness War Academy for so long, it has brought considerable pressure to my senior brother. This is also considered luck. I first encountered a large-scale beast wave that broke out in the city, and then designed the Thunder Cup to make Iron Fist and Chaotic Blade Hall fight each other to get so many points. These are all small things. What really made you famous was that you managed to walk out unscathed after wandering in the Lane Mountains for more than 10 days. Brother Pang, besides good luck, there is another reason why I have been able to explore the Lane Mountains for so long. Senior brother, this is the magic weapon I refined myself that I told you before. Monster Detector. This is the monster detector you collaborated with the Shanghai sect on. It is indeed more convenient and lightweight than traditional detection tools worn on the wrist, with little impact. If the function is really as you said, this is a very competitive magic weapon. Don't worry, senior brother, about the magic weapon I refined. But now with Lingzong causing trouble behind the scenes, sales are not good. When I was in the Qishao sect before, I had contact with the Flying Spirit sect. Such a wealthy family must have many means to compete in business. I came out this time to get some money that can temporarily help the Shanghai sect get through difficult times. But it's still much worse to compete with the giant Flying Spirit sect, so I have no clue at the moment, so I'm here to ask for guidance from my senior brother. If you're just trying to show off your anger and compete with the Flying Spirit sect, then I advise you to forget about it. It's not better to leave more time and energy for cultivation. I am not in a dispute of emotions this time. I am an alchemist who personally refines every treasure, which is the result of my hard work. If we allow the Flying Spirit sect to slander us without fighting back, it may damage our moral integrity. I want to become the strongest alchemist in the Tianyuan realm, but the practice of alchemists requires a huge amount of effort. The market prospects of this project, the monster detector, are very good, and I believe it can bring me rich returns. Okay, since it's related to your fundamental interests, we do need to compete with the Flying Spirit sect. Is there any way, Senior Peng? As a senior brother, I can help you, but the Shanghai sect has nothing to do with me. What should we do then? I have a proposal. I will first invest a portion of the funds to establish a new sect. You can become the second largest shareholder by investing in this sect, and then invest in Shanghai sect in the name of the sect. Senior Peng, you are ready to start your sect. Just trying the water. After all, I only managed one department in the Qishao sect before, and this time I'll help you accumulate some experience. Thank you, senior brother, for your help. You are welcome. What I did before was to open up business routes, and I don't have much knowledge about promoting magic weapons. Wait a moment, I will invite an expert to come over. 10 minutes later. The management-oriented cultivator once served as the operations director of Mingwu Building. In just 3 years, through her bold reforms, Mingwu Building's comprehensive strength has increased by more than 100 and it has entered the top 500 in the Federation. Shang Tianling. This is Shang Tianling. Just call her Shang Jie. Hello Shang, I am Li Yao and Peng Hai's junior brother. I am currently a private asset and brand consultant for Peng Hai, responsible for operating Peng Hai's assets and building his brand as a demonic sword in the cultivation world. It's not bad to jump to your place. The sect has not yet been established and is preparing to confront the Flying Spirit sect. Those people in Mingwu Tower are all unambitious. Once they reach the top 500 of the Federation, they are satisfied and start to fear and hesitate. Planning documents. Risk assessment 30. Do you have any personal assets or brand consultants? If not, I can help you two master brothers operate together. It's rare that you're so interested in my junior brother, but today let's talk about the monster detector first. Is this project worth investing in? This project has certain investment value, and the key to investment lies in building the brand. Failing Sect has a strong influence in the circle of magic weapon refining and sales. Many partners of Shanghai Sect are under pressure from Failing Sect. Don't underestimate yourself. You have a reliable presence behind the Great Wilderness War Center. As long as the monster detector can be promoted internally within the Great Wilderness War Center, it's considered the best advertisement. Yeah, right. I heard that you managed to escape unscathed after wandering in the Lane Mountains for 10 days and nights, which requires even more hype. Headquarters of Shanghai Sect in the southern part of Dahuang. Headmaster's office. That's going too far. Sheng Wanjia. The current leader of Shanghai Sect. A management-oriented cultivator at the beginning of the foundation period. Why is the sect leader so angry? The Flying Spirit sect proposed that not only should they acquire all the assets of the Shanghai sect, but even their disciples must undergo their testing before deciding whether to stay or leave. Master Xiaoqi, have you heard of the demon sword Peng Hai? I know that under his leadership, the Qishao sect's comprehensive strength increased by more than 70 within 2 years. What happened to him? Do you know that Li Yao and Peng Hai have the same enlightenment mentor, who is the closest mentor-brother relationship? Li Yao has pulled the demon sword, and Peng Hai intends to invest in the Shanghai Sect's monster detector project leader. Please take a look. Okay, as long as we can have a fight with the Flying Spirit sect, we can talk about anything. So, the monster detector is truly a divine weapon for wilderness survival. Miss Gao can personally try it out. 1 week later. If a low-level cultivator accidentally falls into the depths of the wilderness, a monster detector can greatly increase their survival probability. How about we buy one that's not expensive to keep on hand? It seems so. It's quite cheap for only 200 credits. Is this monster detector the treasure that Senior Li Yao once brought? There will be wild hunting and cultivation soon. It's perfect to exchange it for a try. This monster detector is indeed good at identifying monsters, with fast speed and high accuracy. That's right, my efficiency on this trip has improved by at least 10 compared to before. Almost every student in our school has a monster detector, and now the reputation of the detector has spread in the cultivation world. Having professionals help plan is indeed different. The intermediate demon soldier of the red copper wild boar is covered in hard bone armor all over his body, and the only weak point is the gap between his eyes. There is a commonality that pig demon beasts cannot lift their heads and can attack from top to bottom. What's up? How about this promotional advertisement? There is a feeling of boiling blood and wanting to rush into the Lane Mountains to do something big. The guarantee of life for monster detectors. All major media outlets in the federal government are broadcasting about where Shenhepai got so much money. Several large-scale crystal eye suppliers in the federal market are under our control, and there is no news of Shenhepai's large-scale distribution in terms of distributors. That means Shenhepai burned money to advertise a magical weapon that cannot be mass-produced or pushed to the end market. It's impossible to investigate again. 3 days later. The Shanghai sect is provided with crystal eyes by small sects outside the top 500 of the Federation, and even non-professional refining sections which cultivator would buy a low-quality crystal eye detector with core components that cannot be used on a countertop. The accuracy of the detector will definitely be greatly reduced. Shanghai sect will launch a low-end version of monster detector specifically designed for ordinary people. What? I got stuck in the high-end market of cultivators, but they are targeting a larger group of ordinary people. Shenhepai is about to hold a press conference. Okay, finally I know who is backing up the Shanghai sect from behind. The new sect of Xuanjiao Society, led by the Demon Sword Peng Hai, has invested in the Shanghai sect. The Demon Sword Peng Hai has also accepted the invitation of the Shanghai sect leader Shang Wanjia to serve as a guest elder of the Shanghai sect. The monster detector that Shanghai sect is currently vigorously promoting, its inventor Li Yaojing is the junior brother of the Demon Sword Peng Hai and one of the shareholders of the Xuanjiao Society. Dear friends, today we are pleased to introduce the latest refined treasure of the Shanghai sect, the Monster Detector Youth Pioneer Edition. This is a magic weapon specifically designed for ordinary people living and working in the wilderness. While retaining most of its magical abilities, the way it displays information at a lower price has also been specially optimized for ordinary people. Before giving a detailed introduction, please allow me to invite everyone to the Sword Sect of Cutting the Moon. Deputy Patriarch Bu Changfeng. Shanghai Sect Moon Cutting Sword Sect Joint New Product Launch Conference. Why is the Shanghai Sect related to the Sword Sect that slays the moon? Isn't the monster detector an exclusive treasure refined by the Shanghai sect? What does this joint release mean? What is the sword cutting moon sect? This pure sword cultivation sect also wants to enter the precision magic weapon refining industry. Dear friends, this time the moon cutting sword sect will cooperate with the Shanghai sect to promote the monster detector through a new online sales and flying sword express delivery method. Everyone, please take a look. Crystal Eye. Crystal Eye. Crystal Eye. You can purchase directly on the Monster Detector website and the flying sword comes with free shipping. No matter where you are, we guarantee timely delivery within 1 day and 1 night. Yeah, it saves time in remote areas and prevents couriers from being attacked by monsters. It's absolutely unbeatable in the wilderness. The method of using remote control flying sword to deliver express delivery is absolutely amazing. This time, it's so convenient to place an order online with free shipping for Feijian. Previously, couriers didn't want to come to such a remote place. The Youth Pioneer Edition has data and detoxification methods for venomous snakes and insects. You can also input the contact information of local hospitals, garrisons, and cultivation sects in advance. Once you encounter a monster attack, just connect to the internet and send them a distress signal. What are you waiting for? I need to buy a few more. In just 10 days, the order quantity is nearly 50,000 units. Many engineering teams and field exploration teams have expressed a large intention to purchase. It is highly likely that the sales of monster detectors will exceed 100,000 in the next month. The crystal eyes refined by the sword-cutting moon sect are also quite good. Our next step is to enter the high-end market. What plans do you have, kid? I have added automatic mapping and direction recognition functions. After enabling them, the detector can continuously scan the surrounding environment and make virtual markers. Once lost, even if the network is disconnected, the detector will guide the user back to the original path. This is called the Jedi Warrior Edition. Powerful new models also need to be engraved with the Demon Star logo. Of course, this is my brand. Xiao Zongzhu, we have many old customers who have expressed that they will not buy Li Yao's detector for the time being, but... Yes? They asked us if it's possible to change the detection-type magic weapon of the Flying Spirit sect to a more convenient form and display it directly in front of us. I invested a huge amount of money to kill 1,000 enemies and self-damaged 800, but still couldn't stop the explosion of the monster detector. Just received news that Deep Sea University has jointly developed a mass-produced crystal armor with Jin Jiazong, which has solved the most critical technical problem and refined the first experimental model. So every time you encounter a similar situation, it's best to use the Xianing Juhua formula to test it. Today, Deep Sea University and Jin Jiazong held a press conference. Jin Jiazong stated that the mass-produced crystal armor developed this time is joint press conference between Deep Sea University and Jin Jiazong. The most critical issue of high costs requiring a large amount of natural materials and treasures has been fundamentally solved. The gap between this press conference is really big. One day, the magic weapon I refined will also cause such a sensation. Who is the young man holding the amplifier stick among the teachers? He is the second-ranked true disciple of the 9-star chain and the son of Left Hongi, the chief armor craftsman of the Golden Armor sect. The crystal armor refined by the true alchemists of the Golden Armor sect is known for its high defensive power. He, like you, is a composite cultivator with both combat and creative talents. That means if one day I compete for a major military order, Zhuo will be my strong opponent. Please allow me to introduce to you the first-generation Crystal Armor Tiger King Battle Armor jointly refined by Deep Sea University and Golden Armor Sect. The Tiger King is absolutely invincible among crystal armor of the same level. The crystal brain computing power enhanced by Deep Sea University is quite powerful, so it can automatically counterattack before cultivators react, right? No wonder the Golden Armor Sect is involved in this defense data. Even without using the psychic shield, they can withstand several heavy blows from the demon general at close range. The overall structure of this battle armor is very similar to the Tiger Kill battle armor refined by Deep Sea University a few years ago. The style of the armor and lower body is also similar to the classic crystal armor of the Golden Armor Sect, Xuanwu Battle Q. It's a bit like these two crystal armors pieced together, no wonder the development speed is so fast. But I remember both types of armor used a lot of natural materials and treasures, right? The combination of these two crystal armors may have strong combat power, but the cost will definitely be extremely high. Not only the price, where is there so much talent for Debao to provide mass production? There will definitely be a press conference to see how Zhuo explains it. The Tiger King armor seems to blend the styles of two classic crystal armors, Deep Sea University and Golden Armor Sect, using a lot of natural materials and earth treasures. Not bad, the Tiger King battle armor combines the advantages of the Tiger Kill battle armor and the Xuanwu battle armor. We also used a lot of heavenly materials and earthly treasures for refining, but these heavenly materials and earthly treasures 90 are all artificially synthesized. What artificial synthesis? Artificially synthesized genius treasure. Is there really a 90% proportion? We will never reduce the cost of equipment. Even mass-produced crystal armor must maintain strong offensive and defensive capabilities. The Tiger King battle armor uses 42 artificially synthesized natural materials and treasures. If the production reaches more than 3,000 units, the cost can be suppressed at around 400 million yuan per unit. Deep Sea University is still following the elite route. As long as the production of Xuangu battle armor reaches 1,000 units, the cost can be suppressed to around 100 million. Our cost advantage is still very obvious. Our cost may be the highest among mass-produced crystal armor, but we have absolute confidence in the combat effectiveness of the Tiger King battle armor. Here is our battle test. The spider silk of the Tawoluo spider is extremely lightweight and sticks tightly to its body. The venom it contains can corrode over 100 types of alloy materials. Many sects and universities are also developing mass-produced crystal armor. I don't know which side you think will become your competitor. The Tiger King armor is unique, and we do not consider any power as a competitor. However, we have also conducted some research on various denominations and schools, and some of the mass-produced crystal armors are quite distinctive. A crystal armor being developed by Nebula University takes an agile route, abandoning heavy weapons and armor in exchange for ultra-high speed and agility, suitable for equipping reconnaissance teams. The crystal armor, jointly developed by the Phantom Sword Sect, the Giant Sword Sect, and the Flying Swallow Sword Sect, has taken a unique approach by abandoning close combat capabilities and significantly enhancing long-range attack capabilities. It is more like a walking flying sword launch pod. The Dahuang War Institute is the first university in the Federation to develop mass-produced crystal armor. This year, they are highly likely to launch an ultra-low-cost mass-produced crystal armor. What do you think? I'm sorry, but due to our limited time and energy, we don't know much about their progress. Dear friends, this press conference is over. We need to hurry up and proceed with the next stage of the experiment. If you have any further questions, please leave them for the next meeting. Thank you. The Xuangu project is still incomplete, and Deep Sea University is too lazy to pay attention to us. Have you noticed the two shortcomings of the Tiger King armor after watching the video? Two drawbacks. If the final performance of the Tiger King armor is as demonstrated, such a cost price is not unacceptable. If the Xuangu battle armor only highlights low cost in actual combat but is completely destroyed by the Tiger King battle armor, the military may not choose us. The artificial synthesis of natural materials and treasures is being studied by every university and sect. Zhuo Feijing said that Deep Sea University has invested countless resources and efforts over the past century. But I don't think it's too clever that within 6 months, dozens of crystal armor materials and treasures can be artificially synthesized. Director Yuan, are you saying that Deep Sea University is engaging in fraud? It's not a big deal to falsify, but these artificially synthesized natural materials and treasures are definitely immature and may have some hidden dangers. I hope everyone will not be disturbed by external factors. I believe that the Xuangu battle armor will definitely defeat the Tiger King battle armor. The biggest feature of the Xuangu battle armor is that its framework adopts technology from the Star Sea Empire era, far exceeding the level of the Tian Yuan realm. Its survival ability on the battlefield is extremely strong. We have tried hundreds of materials to refine the ultra-high-pressure shrinking crystal element reactor tripod, but the strength is still not enough. There must be a solution in 6 months. The Tiger King armor is really powerful. If we can't come up with a solution for a while, why don't we help maintain this wreckage and study its internal structure? Oh, hey. What is it? These are. That's right, it's this formula. If this method is used for refining. We have made great progress this time. The Xuangu plan is finally going to succeed. Keep going. 10 minutes later. I can't perceive it to be a virtual spirit body. Can I avoid spirit body? The virtual spirit body is a lower dimensional ghost that has lost self-awareness and memory, only retaining strong persistence. The explosion was too strong, and we couldn't even find a ghost at that time. Now it seems that hundreds of teachers and students may have lost their souls in an instant, but due to strong spiritual energy tides and obsession, their souls instantly transformed into virtual spirits and hid in the reactor cauldron, surviving to this day. Are you saying that there are still many senior brothers and teachers who exist in another form of life? The virtual spirit body is a one-dimensional existence lower than the divine soul, but it is a spirit full of obsession that few people can perceive. People who need to have the same persistence and spirit as them and stayed by the virtual spirit body for a very long time to perceive their existence are called observers. I often like to ponder under the remains of the Xuangu battle armor statue, and what I think about is mostly about the Xuangu battle armor. This time, by chance, I removed the reactor cauldron and felt their presence. Is there a way for the teacher to help them regain their memories and restore them to the form of high-dimensional divine souls? Very difficult, only theoretical methods have not been implemented yet. At present, it is only known that communication between observers and virtual spirits can slow down the speed of their annihilation. Completing what they strongly desire through the will of the spirit body and resonating with them can greatly enhance the power of the spirit body, and there may be a glimmer of hope. That is to say, as long as the Xuangu battle armor is successfully refined and becomes the strongest mass-produced crystal armor in the Federation, teachers and senior brothers may be able to rediscover themselves. Teacher, during my communication with all the senior brothers and teachers just now, I suddenly gained a brand new inspiration. What do you think of Li Yao's previous proposal of modular design to divide armor into basic and different derivative models? It's a fantastic idea to replace parts at any time according to different battlefield environments and situations. I don't know what inspiration we have this time, but it's a good thing to break through our fixed thinking no matter what. We are the most aware of the consequences if something goes wrong with the Li Yao reactor tripod. Don't worry, teacher, bye. The Xuangu battle armor has been refined, but I want to be the first to put it on and undergo various extreme tests. I won't joke with my own life. This is the reactor cauldron that was damaged in the last big explosion. Apart from this gap, the main body was not greatly damaged. The last big explosion was a burst of spiritual energy that hit the crystal warehouse, causing a chain reaction. The explosion of the reactor cauldron was not as powerful. We are desperately searching for suitable materials to refine the shell of the reactor cauldron in order to ensure that the ultra-high compression spiritual energy will not leak. Why don't we change our thinking and reserve an opening on the cauldron where the stored spiritual energy is extremely abundant and leaks a little bit? What should I do if I reserve an opening and all the spiritual energy leaks out? A valve can be installed in the reactor chamber to release excess spiritual energy pressure when the pressure exceeds the warning level. The valve will automatically fall back and restore the sealing state. The scattered spiritual energy will become a prominent target, greatly reducing the concealment of the crystal armor. We will face an unprecedented frontal battle, and there is no need to hide our existence when the crystal armor army appears on the battlefield. Such is the case. This is just a basic model. If there is a need for stealth or ambush, the reactor tripod can be replaced. No matter how good the Xuangu battle armor is, the military cannot only equip one type of crystal armor, right? I have an immature idea to connect the valve system with the defense weapon and use scattered spiritual energy as a supplement. There are still many technical issues that need to be resolved. Please provide more guidance from all teachers. The idea is very good. We can also design a crystal magnetic cannon that can be directly activated using the scattered spiritual energy of the reactor cauldron. 3 hours later. Come on, the utilization rate of Flying Sword's spiritual energy is not high. Don't waste it, it's better to install crystal magnetic cannon. If I were to say, installing a long-range Flying Sword here would be more unexpected. It seems that Li Yao's idea has indeed brought a lot of inspiration to everyone today. Why don't we continue our discussion tomorrow? Li Yao, how did you come up with this idea? It's too rare. This idea is the result of my joint research with all the teachers and senior brothers. Teacher. Senior brother. Dear teachers, I have some good news to share with you all. Finally done. This gathering spirit pendant is specifically designed to warm up the virtual spirit bodies of teachers and senior brothers. Now, teachers and senior brothers, let's work together to create miracles. Li Yao's idea is really great. The structure here can be slightly improved. Did something happen to the teacher? Stimulated, Nebula University and the three major swordsmanship sects also held press conferences separately. The Mist battle armor refined by Nebula University not only has speed and agility, but also uses a large number of interference and confusing magic weapons that can create mental attacks on monster brains from several kilometers away. The Wanjian refined by the three major sword schools fully utilized their advantages in flying sword refining. It seems that the enemy is very powerful. Very good. I can't wait any longer. No, the power system here must not be changed as it will affect stability. Can this defense weapon be made into different styles for disassembly and exchange? November 4th, remarks, the power system has been successfully refined. November 11th, remarks, the remote attack system has been refined and completed. December 22nd. Note that all armor and defensive weapons have been refined. Xuangu finally waited for this day. Teachers and senior brothers 00. Preparation for the first test of Xuangu battle armor. Mustard seed combat clothing is fully prepared with no abnormal conditions. Test drive personnel are in place. Crystal armor equipment. After equipping, the connection between the brain and the battle armor crystal brain is stable and there is no inconsistency. The support shaft is a bit tight, and it feels a bit rough when turning around. It needs to be adjusted again. The power feedback and amplification are good, but when approaching the speed of sound, the fist feels a bit floaty and needs to be stabilized by adding several air ducts. What is your strength, Li Yao? This fist target can withstand the full force of a 13-level cultivator during the Qi refining period. 11th layer of gas refining period. Okay, I was worried that you might not be strong enough to conduct some extreme tests. Now we can add some testing items. Sorry, actually I'll be able to reach the 13th level of the refining phase soon. No problem, we won't be worse than anyone else. The 12th test of the Extreme Frost Realm Xuangu Battle Armor. The 37th test of the Flame Realm Xuangu Battle Armor. I suddenly realized that having Li Yao as a test driver was a mistake. Li Yao's strong physical fitness and endurance make it impossible for him as a test driver to tell whether it is the excellent performance of the Xuangu Battle Armor or his own madness. The last test of the Xuangu War Chronicles in the sliding test room. Wow! It's Senior Li Yao. That's really impressive. The Xuangu Battle Armor did not use any natural materials or treasures, and its performance was the same as or even stronger than what was tested. Director Yuan, this battle armor really didn't use any natural materials or treasures. Next, we invite a base period cultivator and a Qi refining period cultivator who controls the Xuangu battle armor to engage in a confrontation. Practice Qi and build a foundation in battle. This must be very exciting. Well, it's pretty good. It's very interesting. Ding-ling bell. Is it okay for me to conduct the final test on the Xuangu battle armor with my fists? Great, then let's fight. Ah, be careful. Oh my god, Senior is already so amazing. Come on. It's too awesome. Principal, your words are worth the effort. Li Yaoding Bell. I made a big mistake in public today and was knocked unconscious by you for 5 seconds. It's too embarrassing. Gently, gently. You were only unconscious for 5 seconds, but I was unconscious for a full 10 minutes. I stayed in the medical cabin for 3 hours and still have this miserable situation. Why is it the same? It's a secret for us body refiners to endure the pain of applying 100 transformations Yusan, but its healing effect is excellent. You intentionally retaliated against me, right? So what if you can even resist this little pain like my true spirit fire snake? What's the point? I really don't know how you, this monster, cultivate. It's you who showed mercy. I know there are several moves you haven't used yet. Don't think I don't know you're good at swordsmanship. I've watched a few of your test videos and they're really mysterious. If I could have an unrestricted competition with you, TSK, 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 it would be satisfying just to think about it. After finishing this part, I will definitely accompany Xiaoling to have a good fight. Knowing you're busy, we're going to hold a press conference and compete with large-scale production of crystal armor. I am determined to win the military order, but we are not planning to hold a press conference. Next month is the Federal Treasure Expo. The